Hey, we're recording, but we're not live yet, so hold on. That takes a minute. Amanda, go wake Eddie up. He's got to be sleeping.
I'm not at home.
Oh, then don't do that. He's usually early, actually, so I assume he's asleep or not home.
You love Amanda on location. Where are you at, Amanda?
I'm at my mom's.
Nice.
She had back surgery 5 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Oh.
All right, I'm ready when you guys are. Everybody prepared? Mentally?
Prepared, I'm ready.
Sure.
All right. Get it. We're live. Okay. All right. I think maybe we're there. I'll give us another second to be sure. There we go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 76. Regardless of what the invitation of this meeting said, it's 76. I know I put 66 in the actual invite. It's a mistake. That was 10 weeks ago. Episode 76, karaoke host Q&A. We got hosts, we got guests, some of each, not all of each yet. So we'll introduce everybody that's here. We have Mego Maego, one of our hosts. Doesn't want to focus on you right now.
Wait,
There it is.
you can hear me, right?
Yeah, no, we can hear you, and now you're good.
Okay.
Tall drink of water.
Hi, everyone.
And we have guests here tonight. We have Emelia Bedelia, who's working on a project at home.
What's going on, guys?
And we've got Steve the Pirate.
Hello.
We're still expecting Prince Pumpkin Spice, Nana de Bomb Diggity, and I think Perez is what he used last time he was here. So we'll see. When they show up, they show up. We'll add them to the conversation. But until then, we have things to talk about. I think Steve wanted to tell a story right from the get-go, right to start.
Yeah, we can totally jump into that. So we're on a Zoom call, right? Wife went and did a virtual doctor visit. Okay. I only use Zoom on this computer for this. I don't even know how to change my name. And that's sad coming from an IT support person. I haven't poked around in this app. And I didn't even think about it because she was jumping on at like, I think it was like 10 in the morning, but like it was the day we were getting ready to leave for vacation a couple weeks ago. So I didn't even think about it. And of course, you know, we connect and I'm just like sitting on the sidelines watching. And doctor comes up on the screen and he's like, "Hey, good morning." Or should I say ahoy? And my wife just gets this look on her face like, what ahoy? And then like I split second and then dawned on me and I bust out laughing. I'm rolling on the ground like, this is hilarious. And I was like, babe, our name in chat right now shows up as Steve the Pirate. And she just turns white and is completely mortified. And I will cherish that moment for the rest of my life as long as I live.
Well done.
That's awesome.
Well done. Nice job. I love that.
Thank you.
I as if the online doctor visit's not weird enough, where they're just like asking you for all your vitals, and you're like, I don't fucking know. I'm not a doctor. Instead,
Like,
now they're yeah.
I think it's this.
Right. Well, he could have had worse questions about that. That's great. I love that.
Yep.
I think a lot of people don't know how to change their names in here, and everybody's been called by something different. Not in this group necessarily, but in Zoom in general. In the last year.
Just going to class, and you're like, oh Lord, that's my name. Change it. Yeah.
Shit. I know that happened to Sierra too. Like hers is Sierra the Savage, and she went to work on a work call with that. Rad went on her, Captain Rad. She went on a work call with that, and a big like, I don't know if you've seen Rad on before, but she's had like a big puppet behind her head, big pirate puppet, and she went on to a work call with that. Yeah, we're having a good time. And I had to have gone on with this background or one of these backgrounds on before, like a couple of times, and people are like, "What is that?" Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It's bad
I
enough
love it.
my Venmo's. It's bad enough my Venmo's at HK Jazzy Jeff. So when people at work, I have to send them money. They're like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
Yeah, who is Jazzy Jeff?
So yeah. And if anyone wants to send me money on Venmo, that's what it is.
Right.
So there we go. So I want to talk about this thing I saw. I was talking about this earlier. I saw this thing on Facebook, question on Facebook, and I don't even care about the answer to the question. The question itself threw me a little bit. It said, besides ketchup, what do you dip your chicken nuggets in? And I wasn't going to answer the question, but who the fuck dips their chicken nuggets in ketchup?
That's
Yeah.
normal.
What?
That's what I dip them in growing up. I don't eat chicken nuggets now, but that's what I would eat
Really?
with the chicken nuggets. Yeah, it was
At
normal.
least barbecue sauce.
Right. The first thing I thought of was who the fuck dips their chicken nuggets in ketchup in the first place? Because the
I think-
question was besides ketchup.
I think the answer is children. Is who dips their chicken nuggets in ketchup is children.
Yeah.
Adults eating chicken nuggets, you've got buffalo sauce, you've got ranch, you've got barbecue, you've got honey mustard. Like,
Yeah.
I personally don't really like ketchup that much to begin with. So it's like, I'm not dipping my chicken nuggets in ketchup. I would eat them dry before I dip them in ketchup. Personally.
Hot
mean,
take.
I eat ketchup and I would also eat them dry before I put chicken nuggets in ketchup.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, I eat ketchup on some things, but yeah, I bet, or you could just dip it in all that barbecue mustard, just like go across like.
Chick-fil-A sauce or
Oh, I
shit.
love Chick-fil-A sauce.
Or Chick-fil-A sauce. There you go. There's like hot Polynesian sauce now. That
Yeah, there
I
is.
like that. I might even have some on this table somewhere. Like not on the table, but a packet of it. And just spill
On
it.
the table.
And just spill it on the table. Maybe earlier today, but yeah. So that was I thought that was weird. Amanda, you've been quiet. Do you dip your chicken nuggets in ketchup?
Oh, God, no.
All right, let's check. Let's check it.
No, thank
I know
you.
you're tired, but chicken nuggets and ketchup. I couldn't. That's what I had a question about that more than the question. So, but yes, all of those things you can dip chicken nuggets in, I guess. Okay, that was it. Wow. All
Excellent
right,
first
so let's
question.
start. Let's just jump off and ask real questions because that wasn't really a question. Does anybody else want to talk about anything else they saw or heard this week before we go? It's like a new segment I'm doing now. I just decided a minute ago. We'll just be like, did anybody see something weird this week? Let's talk about it.
Hot takes.
We're going to do some questions then, numbers and questions. We have 450 questions. What we do, in case you've never seen this before, in case you're in the audience, we do have an audience, contrary to some belief. We have 450 questions. Somebody picks a number 1 to 450. We ask whatever questions at that number and we all answer the question and hopefully we have some fun and we go off track and whatever. So that's it. So Emelia Bedelia, you got the first number 1 to 450.
22.
22. 22 is what is the worst song to get stuck in your head?
Ooh.
Baby shark, do 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 do.
I love that song. It sounds
You're
fine.
welcome, everybody.
So I think it's not so much the song, it's like when you get just the 8 seconds of TikTok audio on a loop in your head. I think that's been happening to me a lot lately where I just hear, I can't think of one right now, but the guy just going oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I'll have that stuck in my head for hours at a time.
All the
Do you
time.
find yourself just singing out loud too, or is it just
No,
in your
usually
head?
it's just in my head. I mean, if I'm at home alone, all bets are off, but
It's true.
I'll back that up because lately I've had the whee, 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 just constant. I'm just oh god damn it.
Yeah, I find myself singing stupid songs all day. I think it's more for me. If I hear something on the way in, I'm singing it out loud at work because I can't help myself. And people are like, "What's that?" I'm like, oh, I'm just trying to learn a new song. It's all good. And they're like, why are you trying to learn new songs? I'm like, don't worry about it. It's cool. Because I don't want to tell everybody at work, because then they'll all show up someday. But yeah, that's my problem is when I get songs stuck in my head that I'm trying to learn, and I actually want to have them in my head so I can figure them out. So that's fun.
You don't want to just make up the
Wow.
lyrics as you go, like a lot of other people do before we had lyric videos and stuff.
Yeah, you know what's funny about that? I thought about just doing that on purpose, just making up funny words to songs and like singing them that way and seeing how people react, because people think that's fun sometimes. I've watched a couple. There's a really, really funny piano guy when I went on the last cruise that I went on, like whenever that was, years ago at this point. And he's hilarious, and he does that. He plays the songs, but he also makes up different lyrics, and people love it. Like people laugh, and he has like a regular like lounge show, and then he's got like a rated R show, which is hilarious. It's super funny. And so at both of those shows, though, he'll like go and take a song and throw his own words in, and then obviously the rated R show is funnier. But I definitely thought about doing that when I'm hosting karaoke, just like make up a couple of songs and throw some lyrics in there that people think are funny. Like maybe I'm not funny, maybe they're fucking stupid, but you don't know until you try, right? You throw a couple things in. If people like it, you do it again. If they don't, you change it, make it something else. And then those would get stuck in my head though, and then I'd have a problem because I'd be at work singing the shitty lyrics, or
Like,
funny
what song
lyrics,
is that?
right? And like, just listen, you'll get it. No, don't listen, because I don't want you to hear it.
Jeff
Yeah.
busts out with a dirty version of the Grease song.
Right? Yeah, I thought that'd be fun, but that would be the worst song to get stuck in my head, right? All those
I
songs
get a kick out of the video of the guy, I think he's English or whatever, that does the misheard lyrics.
yeah, that's funny. I forget his name now.
Well, and it's funny though, because like, you know the words, you know the lyrics and so on, but then he says it and he's not even singing, he's just mouthing like to the song, and your brain turns it to what he just said that he thought the lyric was versus the real one. Very, very strange.
I think you probably sent me that link, and it was really funny. Like that,
Probably.
yeah. I feel like people mishear lyrics all the time. Even karaoke versions of songs are incorrect. They all have the way you read the lyrics there, you think you know a song, and then you actually see it written out somewhere. I know Amazon Music, you can read the lyrics, and it's never the same exact song.
So I do the song Loser, and instead of soy un perdedor, it's so open the door of the karaoke screen.
There's a lot of
That's the
those.
right words.
There's so many of those songs that just the karaoke lyrics are wrong. Okay, are we done with this one? That was easy. It's quick. No one wants to talk about song lyrics. All right, next question. Steve the Pirate.
Classic 69.
Of course. Okay, well, I think this was a contribution from someone. If you could poop anything other than poop, what would you choose?
Oh, hell yeah. Mm.
That
Damn.
was a contribution from me
Oh,
I didn't call you out.
via
I didn't call
Reddit.
you out. You could poop anything other than poop, what would you choose? No one's talking. I'll go
Yeah.
first.
I think
Mac
we're
and
all
cheese,
really
damn it.
carefully considering
and
this.
cheese.
That's what I'm gonna say is going on right now.
Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese.
I mean, why not money? I mean, I'd love to shit money.
Yeah.
Coins or paper? Because both sound uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean, coins would be really heavy. You'd get a lot of weight loss, and you'd be wondering why, and you're like, oh, sorry, I just like shit out like $5, and they're gonna be like, and what? And you're gonna be like fucking like
Pennies.
half dollars. Shit.
Quarters, pennies. That's great. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking food, but like, yeah, I guess anything is on the table here.
What about like frozen yogurt? Boom.
That's awful.
But then because it would be our waste, we would never think to eat it because it would like we would only acknowledge that it would be edible if it switched like now, not like originally.
Maybe we were
Right.
born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's soft serve.
Anything real swirly, the poop emoji is actually, chocolate soft serve. Boom.
That's not gross.
I mean, you could start your own business and not have to pay for supply costs.
It's like, yeah, just feed me and I will provide the soft serve.
I am the supply chain.
Oh man.
I feel like that would also get uncomfortable because you'd be cold all the time.
And anything is going to be uncomfortable. I mean, except for mac and cheese.
It's like standard, right? Oh God.
I mean, money, coins, that's awful. For something frozen, awful.
Oh, mashed potatoes. Damn it.
Yeah, that's just smooth sailing right there.
I might just go with water or like,
No.
yeah.
What are you like the
What's
theoretical
that?
car engine? Where you just, you're supposed to just be like, what, carbon dioxide and water? But really you're carbon monoxide and a little bit of water.
And you think coins make more sense?
I mean, look, I'm gonna be like, all right, at least my body's giving me something. It's giving me currency.
I mean,
It's
having
like diarrhea all the time too if you're pooping water.
What
Well,
if you just like pooped
ice
out
cubes
like
then.
straight bites of the food you ate? Like what if your food was like those like baby dolls where you mix their food and you feed them and then it comes out it's like just the same thing? What if it was just the same thing?
I mean, the
I
win
feel
of
like
that
we'd
is you,
have less hunger problems around
right,
the
you
world
could
if that were the
recycle it,
case.
right?
Well,
would be
I didn't
exactly-
finish it, so let me.
Yeah.
Are you
Like
saying
that.
it would be exactly the same?
Yeah, in like bite-sized portions.
Like cubes?
Yeah.
Like bites, because it would just travel through you like a tube.
Yeah. Then you could just have it again. You would never be hungry. Yeah.
You
My
could have that
contribution to
Kobe
the
beef steak forever. Great.
I mean, eventually it's gonna go bad though.
That's right. So you just like because what was that? Romans used to like basically like they'd eat so much food, go and then puke so they could eat even more food right
Ugh.
after that.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's just
gross
like
because it doesn't come out the same.
yeah.
I mean, it's like Hunger Games too. Hunger Games did that.
Yeah.
Ugh. I mean, that's horrible. I can't. No. If it came out exactly the same, yes, but no. Wow, this is a gross question. Thanks, Megan.
You're welcome. I mean, you should thank Reddit, really. That's where it came from.
All right. Does anybody else want to talk about this ever again?
You mean like no one wants to poop cotton candy or something like that?
Ooh.
I've seen how cotton candy's made. That'd be so and then plus it'd be like so stringy. And if it gets just a little bit wet, then it's like, oh, it's just gonna be such a mess.
Or like
Wow.
whipped cream? What about whipped cream?
Sticky.
No, cotton candy sounds like a winner right there.
Whipped cream, actually, you know what? That would be great. Or like Cool Whip, or yeah, you know what? That wouldn't be that bad because it's like one wipe and you're done. You're done.
But then you'd be sticky. I think that would be my like I don't want it, I don't want anything sugary because it'd be sticky.
I got a bidet,
Yeah.
so I don't got to worry about that. Okay. So,
Must be nice.
it's only $100. It's easy, and look, it's so easy.
Well,
Just
I don't
get-
own the place I live in, so
It's like it's all it does is attach to your water line. It's like you're not making any kind of modifications whatsoever, and it's easy to uninstall.
that's okay.
Amelia, did you say Jello?
Yeah, what about Jello?
I mean, it seems like that would be like an easy thing.
Yeah, it's like because you could like eat, like basically. How would you? But that'd be so weird. Okay, so think about it, right?
It's all weird.
You would want to poop out something to where you could have it like for breakfast, like after your morning coffee. Then you could be like, ooh, breakfast, right? Then you don't got to worry about making breakfast.
Maybe like
Yeah.
pastries then.
Yeah, like toaster strudels. Yeah.
Or
Ooh,
pancake batter or
Eggs. Oh.
pancakes.
Yeah. Hell yeah. See, now we're talking.
All right. This is getting better now. It's getting a little better. But there's always room for Jello, not necessarily for pancakes.
Sure, pudding.
Yeah. Or
Pudding.
like, what if it was something like
Pudding
copper
cakes.
wire? You could just straight up recycle
Ow.
that.
That
No?
sounds painful.
Thanks.
That sounds legitimately painful. I don't know. I
You
feel like I could-
suggested coins.
This is true. This is like it's just hardened copper wire.
Copper
Oh,
wire
wait.
is more painful than coins.
Well, I mean, it could be in little pieces of copper
Yeah.
wire,
Bite-sized
and then you
pieces?
and then you could just take it down to the center and get paid for straight up copper wire. People pay money for that shit.
Or you
listen, I've seen Friday Night Lights. I know how much copper wire is worth.
I don't know that I would want copper wire that I have to collect and bring someplace to get money for it when I can literally just poop coins.
And shit money.
Money.
Money shit.
Ooh, if you travel, does the currency change?
Oh, if you eat like foreign foods, like if you eat, you know what I mean? Like,
Or if you get citizenship from a different country, your currency changes.
That would be great. Oh my
yeah.
god.
You eat foreign foods, your money is foreign currency.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
I didn't realize this.
What would
grain
happen if
came
you
from
ate like
Canada.
sushi then? Like, what if you had a sushi delivery? Do you just suddenly start pooping Japanese yen?
It would.
Yes.
It depends on where the ingredients came from, right? So
Only
like
if you're
you
in
got like
Japan.
Chinese crawfish, right? You'd all of a sudden realize, oh, that wasn't local Louisiana crawfish. That was imported, and I knew it. You're like, I got the China dollars to prove it.
Currency.
Well, you could tell where your lobsters came from because there was a restaurant on a television show that was selling Maine lobster, but it was Canadian lobster, which apparently is
Wow.
not as good.
Shame.
I
And you
know.
can prove them wrong.
Yeah.
It would be good.
Like I have to poop to prove it.
I love that this conversation took off, but the one about songs was like nothing. Nobody cared. This is like,
Everybody poops, Jeff.
Yeah.
I know. I get it. Love this. This is great. I think we've exhausted this. I don't know. Maybe not. This is great. This is a good
Beat the shit out of it.
Good question, Megan. Good. Beat the shit out of it. That's nice, Steve. And gross. Okay. Next question, unless someone wants to keep going. I have no problem if you do. I'm not trying to direct anyone away from this. I like this. This is funny. All right. Let's see. Amanda.
Can I get question 285, please?
Sure. Let's see. 285. Scrolling. Where the hell is it? There it is. What movie would be greatly improved if it was made into a musical? None of them.
Jeff's favorite movie, whatever that happens to be.
Nothing is improved by making it a musical. That's my
The
answer.
M. Night Shyamalan Avatar.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's what I'm going with. Literally anything can improve that movie.
heard that was horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Literally the
go-
worst movie I've ever seen.
I'm gonna go James
never seen it.
Cameron's Avatar.
Just every Avatar movie out there.
Completely different, but the same.
But I feel like, you know what I mean? Like Pocahontas is already a musical, so like it's not a stretch, right?
Right? That's true.
Yeah, well, you can thank Disney for that. In the end, she died.
Spoilers. Haven't seen it yet. Jesus.
Several 100-year-old
For
spoiler.
2000, what did that movie come out? 13s.
99, I think. The animated one.
You know,
the
I haven't
Magic
seen
one.
everything that's ever come out. Just saying.
Ooh.
I probably,
Can we make the Twilight movies musicals?
There we go. I like that.
Or what about 50 Shades of Grey?
I feel like that probably exists.
it probably does.
I
Somebody
mean,
made
the whole
that.
reason why 50 Shades of Grey exists is because of Twilight, which is why I thought of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And
Right.
and saying that out loud about 50 Shades of Grey, it makes me think that a Twilight musical probably exists already as well.
Oh, I'm sure there's a fanfic about it.
Yeah.
There's gotta be.
Someone needs to find that at some point.
Actually, I'll just do a quick Google search.
Let's look it up. Let's find out. All right. What else would be where are we? What movies greatly improved? I think like maybe some horror movie or some that's like a really bad one that
Found it.
keeps you up at night. Oh, go ahead, do that
Which
first,
one?
and then we'll talk.
It's called Twilight the Musical.
Oh, I mean,
Son of a bitch.
Can you play us like a 10-second clip?
you can't, or we get copyright bullshit.
No, you
I
can.
guess.
No.
10 seconds is enough.
Oh, 10 seconds? I don't think you can.
Yeah.
I put the link in chat for
Oh.
it.
Oh, it's just a Wikipedia article.
No, it's a wiki for Twilight.
Same.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 12 musical numbers.
Wow.
Um,
I
like
just
a
want to hear
Broadway
the
thing?
foundational number. You know what I mean?
the first episode premiered on YouTube in 2009. Actually, now I gotta find that.
Now we have to find that. It's not linked in this article?
No, it's not.
Wow, there's like tons of ads on this page. I'm gonna close it.
A truly cursed website, that that wiki, that Twilight wiki page.
That was horrible. It's like ads.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them.
Ad blocker. You should all install it. Just
Yeah, no, I just closed the page. It was easier. That's what I do whenever ads pop up when I'm watching movies and TV shows on Hulu. Just close it. So while Megan's looking that up, what about music? Like if the worst horror movie that kept you up at night, for me, it's The Exorcist, the original Exorcist was made into a musical, like something like that would be cool. I might actually be able to watch it again. I mean, I could never watch that movie again after the first time I watched it, but maybe if it was a musical, it would be something that would just annoy me instead of scare me a little bit. I mean, I might have been 9 when I watched it the first time, but 10, 11, I don't remember, but I wasn't old enough, whatever it was.
I was not old enough.
Not old enough. Movies like that, like horrible, like scary movies.
Found it.
You found it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, you
mhm.
must link that so we can all watch it later. All right, I will post that link somewhere public. What else? Anybody else want to change movies into musicals?
So bad it's
To
good.
make them better.
Yeah, I
What's the
guess is
worst-
the premise right now that making it a musical can improve it. We're agreeing that musicals are like inherently good for the part, like the premise of this question. Because Jeff, I feel
Or
like
the
you
mo-
don't agree.
I don't, but or the movie is so bad that making it a musical would actually improve it. One of those two things. I mean, if you're
What
someone that
about,
loves musicals,
The Room.
oh Jesus.
I actually
anything beat
enjoyed
that
that
movie?
movie, but it was
I
a
know, but
depressing
that's-
movie.
Like, I feel like there might also be a musical of that already as well.
Or like
Probably.
the Joker, because yeah, that movie was very depressing. But like, yeah, making it a musical could, give it kind of an uplift.
I'm sure the Joker would love to sing a musical number.
Yeah.
He would enjoy it.
You guys all seen Dr. Horrible's sing-along vlog?
Yes,
Sadly,
that's already
no.
a musical. And-
Whoa. Like I feel like it'd be right up your alley. So it's Neil Patrick Harris, Nathan Fillion as they do like a dramatic, it's like a parody of a musical.
Right.
Yeah, because they wrote it during the writer's strike, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think they did. Yep. Yeah, you should definitely watch that. That was interesting. I hate musicals, so I wouldn't say it was good, but it was interesting. Yeah. You go back to the room for a second. I saw that they did a live years ago. They did a live showing of it where they were all there, all the cast was there, and that was interesting. And you get to meet them and take pictures with them afterwards. That was fun watching them on stage talk about how great it was and how they couldn't wait to make more movies together. Yeah, it was fun. All right. No more musicals. All done. Is everybody done with that? Just keep going. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna ask all 450 tonight.
Do it.
Megan, go ahead. Pick a number.
5.
5. Let's see. What is that? Number 5. Okay. You're leaving the grocery store and notice an older person in the parking lot needs help putting bags in their car. Do you stop to help them?
No.
I might ask if they want help, but I'm not going to just start helping them.
Yeah, I'd ask because you don't want to like scare them. Also, kind of like some people have that pride factor. You don't want to hurt their feelings.
I don't know if they're gonna turn around and stab me with a knife. I don't know.
If it's like painfully obvious they need help, I'm probably gonna be like, shit, I gotta go help.
Yeah,
this
like
person.
lady can't get her kitty litter off the bottom of the cart, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
That's different. Because there was a serial killer. I might be confusing it with real life or fiction, but it was, I believe it was Red Dragon, the movie.
The Hannibal Lecter movie?
Yeah, but the guy who was killing people and skinning them, he was catching them because he was like pretending to struggle to put a chair in the back of a giant van. And they'd come over and be like, "Oh, hey, do you need help?" And then he would chloroform them and throw them in the back of his van.
Murder.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Don't help people, everyone. No. Don't help anyone.
Just
Yeah, really, no good
carefully
people.
assess the situation before offering help to someone.
Every helpful situation ends in chloroform. Don't do it. No. I don't know, because I always look at it the other way too. Is something happens, something goes wrong, something breaks, anything, and people just slip out on you and they get hurt somehow. I don't know how they would get hurt. Maybe they open their car and shit falls out that you put in there. Like, I don't know. I always go to that scenario, even though I shouldn't. But we had this conversation about helping someone walk across the street, right? Weeks
Yeah.
ago, a few weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, well, 6 weeks, whatever it was. And like, if you like, someone slips and falls while you're helping them, if someone, whatever. But I guess this is different because you're just lifting something and moving it to a car. But
That's like when I did Uber driving for a little bit, supplement my income, and I picked up this one lady, and I was actually bringing her to like Walmart actually, and she was like, "So, do you have a gun on you?" I was like, "Whoa, what?" I was like, I guess to be frank, like, no, I'm not strapped right now. I do not have a gun on me. I was like, I do have forms of protection in this car, but a gun is not one of them. And she's like, oh, you might want to really consider that, because I don't know if you've read the articles lately. People are just getting, like, Uber drivers just getting shot in their car. And I was like, do you have a gun? And she's like, no. And I was like, what? Like, come on now. Like, yes, clearly there is inherent danger to picking up strangers, also riding with strangers as well, lady. She was like, well, I really want you to be safe. And I was like, I appreciate that. I do have precautions taken in case things happen.
Can
And I
we
was
get
just
some
like,
age demographics on this lady?
Might have been 50 to 60. Picked her up from an apartment complex.
And
White
do
lady.
you think she?
I mean, it's
her
also the
demographic-
South where every old person feels entitled to tell young people what to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like maybe 25, 26 at the time. So yeah. What everyone else I've picked up is just like super cool, super chill. Either like they want to make jokes and make fun, ride the whole time. Unless there's this one guy who was like, this whole thing's a simulation, right? I was like, buddy, chill. Okay. I pick you up from a
That
doctor's
would be a
office.
fun thing to record all the time and just play it back somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun. But
For
yeah,
most of the time it's boring, but like sometimes you could play it back. You'd be able to play that back and
Oh,
get
yeah.
some laughter out of it.
Yeah.
You're lucky though, Steve. That woman, she could have just shoved a machete right through the back of the chair. You didn't ask her if she had that.
exactly. Yeah, no.
Hmm.
Anything can happen. A meteor could have just boom right then and just killed both of us. But luckily it did.
Oh my God. You wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
All right. So grocery stores, older people, sometimes it depends.
Mhm.
If it's a big heavy bag of kitty litter, maybe.
Chair in the back of a
If
van.
it's-
Mm.
Right.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
think
crawl in the
anything
back of
that
my-
involves me putting my body in the vehicle, that's gonna be a no for me. It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, we don't want to be like, can you just crawl right in the back of my white van with no windows and put this bag back there? No, I can't. Thanks
Like
for
you
offering.
get in and pull, and I'll push from the outside.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. All right, moving on then. Why not? Just keep going. 52 questions later. I guess it's God, is it already me? Jesus. All right. I'm gonna just pick one I can't see. So 227. 227. What was the most memorable toy you played with from when you were little? Remembers.
Barney
I-
and or Teddy Ruxpin.
How little?
Doesn't matter. You get to pick. I was an action figure kid myself. I used to have all the action figures from all the things I liked, and I would always mash them together into one big crossover, and it was all weird and shit. But that's what I would do for hours and hours and hours.
I had a fuck ton of Barbies, like more Barbies than, and I had two sisters, but still more Barbies than three girls could ever play with.
So fuck ton. Are we talking metric or imperial?
Like, you know those big, like those like plastic tote bins that like you store your shit in the garage in?
Yeah.
We had a babysitter, like just when she went to college, just gave us all of
Huh.
these Barbies. And then like we still had all the Barbies that we had previously. And then when we moved, I want to say like 3 or 4 years later, and we sold them all in like a yard sale, and every single Barbie thing sold. Like the
Wow.
headless Barbies, the Barbie limbs, like the Barbie clothes, like
That you kept all of.
everything, any piece of Barbie, anything sold.
Just
And
number
I
of
was
Barbies
like
being
kind
sold.
of a like sketchy, creepy ass dude that bought a lot of the Barbie pieces too, like the Barbie detritus, you know?
Now he's a millionaire.
Yeah, right, with all those Barbie pieces.
Mhm.
Right. 'Cause
Maybe he
people-
was a Barbie repair shop
I
guy.
was just gonna say, people break shit and then they don't have the pieces to fix it because they don't sell them anymore.
And Toy Story.
This guy's like Toy Story, and this guy's a millionaire now. A creepy millionaire
Mhm.
collects Barbie parts.
You know, there are millionaires that aren't creepy that make it into the news.
Maybe not. That's a good question. Let's go there from here. Hold on. Let's do this one first. Then we'll talk about that.
Well, there are a lot more millionaires than people realize. Just not counting cash in the bank, but counting net worth, like your house plus your retirement plus your savings plus your car.
Yeah.
There are a lot of millionaires.
Fair enough. But what toys did they play with when they were little?
I don't know.
Money.
Yeah, they played with money. I got my credit card and my debit card.
They actually shit money. They don't talk about it though. Where were we? Oh, toys you played with when you were little. Anybody else?
So I
N64.
had I had a little dog, a stuffed dog, that was like a light bluish gray color, that my sister would always like grab one of his ears and pull. And so that ear came off repeatedly and mom would sew it back on, but his name was Bummer.
You still have him?
No,
Does someone still have him?
doubtful. Jeff, I don't even have any like baby pictures of myself.
Yeah. I was thinking like at your mom's house where you are that you could go find it.
No.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
somewhere
have
in
any.
Maine if it's anywhere. It's still
No, I was lucky enough to still have some of the old Star Wars action figures that I used to play with, and now my kids have broken them all. And I also realized that they're so disgusting. I don't know what paint they used on the old Star Wars action figures compared to the new ones, but they yeah, when I pulled them out, I had them in a case, like protected, not sealed like the Barbies, but like it was like a carrying case. And when I opened them up after not playing with them for X number of years, whatever that was, they were like sticky, and they had been taken care of. They weren't like, it's not like anything spilled on them. They were like clean when they went in the box. And just from age and temp and like temperature and wherever they were stored, I don't even know. They were at my mother's house for a while. They were at my house, like under the bed or in a closet. Years. I had that. I had those, and so I had to wash all of them. But then I'm like, "Ooh, what are these made out of? Like, who knows?" And so there's a bunch of differences in them too. It's funny because I pull like one out and they're all like, the arms are like sticks like this. And now when you look at like the same action figure that they make like 3 years ago, they're all like jacked. Everybody like Darth Vader has like jacked muscles versus like the just stick arms that he had before. Things like that. And then yeah, so that's weird too. I always thought that was strange. They made every action figure jacked. They all have muscles. They all have, yeah, they're all
It's
bigger.
like it's like magazines. It's another form of media.
Exactly. Same. Yes, they're all, yeah. So that, and then they were gross, and I don't know what they were painted with, but I don't want to know. So, but they're all broken now anyway, and so yeah, that. But they got played with over again, so that's great. That's what they're there for. People that are collecting action figures in sealed packages and not opening them. They're toys.
Not to be played with. Yep.
Unless that's any of you, and then I don't mean it. Sounds like your Barbies were well played with, Emelia.
Well, they were very well loved. Yeah.
There you go. See?
Well loved.
Well loved, much played with. Good. Fantastic. Anyone else? Toys, memorable.
I think it'd have to be the N64 just because that was like my first ever like game console, and I think I might have been like 10 years old maybe. And they got us like what, Zelda Ocarina of Time, and so that was just like video games plus like interactive puzzles as a kid, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then like other kids at school had it and were able to talk about it and converse, and I was able to learn and be able to go back and do more. So yeah, countless hours, countless on that thing.
The video game systems. Hello, Nana. No.
Up, in and out.
Yeah, we had her for a second. Okay. Next question then. Nana's
Am I
back.
there? Am I now?
There you are. Hi.
Ah,
Kind of.
Megan, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing.
Thanks.
So Nana, what was the most memorable toy you played with when you were little? That's where we're at.
Oh, I had it was like a little kid's laptop thing and it had some games on it, like some vocab games and whatnot. I think it was Logitech something. It was really fun. I also had a typewriter.
Like a real one that typed on paper?
Yes, it did that, but it also connected to a monitor so I could like type up a whole thing and like correct it before printing it out, and then I got to watch it come out like that.
Nice. Nice.
I went to a lot of flea markets.
It's cool. Did you write any stories? Like, did you have books that you've written that we don't know about?
Not on my typewriter, but in elementary school, I wrote stories about Nana and Nina, who were geese and sisters.
Still have them?
I have no clue where they are.
Damn it. We're going to read them out loud next week.
I think
Your homework.
no, we're mostly just helping each other with school and their chores.
Mostly their chores.
They were very well behaved geese.
I'm sure. I'm sure they were. Nana, pick the next number, 1 to 450. 3, of course. Of course. So when I expect nothing else now, but if someday I'll be surprised. I still have to ask because the one time I don't, you'll be like, oh, I don't get a choice.
No,
right. No.
I'm predictable.
All right. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be a hard one. Everybody has to be honest. If you had to participate in a celebrity death pool, who would you pick?
What?
Like, I
Death
have-
pool?
Celebrity
don't
death
think I
pool.
want this.
What's a death
What?
pool?
What is that?
Nobody's ever heard of a celebrity death pool?
No, is that like betting on who's gonna die next?
Yes.
Betty White. Boom.
Like,
No. Oh my God.
wait,
Never.
what'd you say?
Betty White.
How
It's not
old
gonna
is she?
happen.
That's
Doesn't
a-
matter.
She's in her 80s.
I thought she was old.
90s.
She was in her 90s.
Oh yeah, yeah. She might be
99.
in her.
Yeah, I don't like that though, because that's too. She's the only golden girl left. That's too.
Betty
That's too-
White's like
She's
edging at 100
99.
right now.
Yeah, see,
I was just
that's
gonna
it's
say.
logical to vote for that. That's why.
No.
Sorry.
On
No.
January 27th, or I'm sorry, on January 17th, she turns 100.
She's a hardy person. I'm not voting on her. There's no way.
It's like the
will
queen.
outlast-
She's gonna live forever.
Yeah, Betty White will outlast David Hasselhoff any day.
Mm. Like Keith Richards. Time
He's gonna
is-
live forever too. This is not to say we want these people to die. This is just say who you think will be the
Who's
next.
the latest surviving member of the Grateful Dead? Then
We don't want anyone to die. That's just a disclaimer. Right. Yeah. Keith Richards is going to live forever too. He's like the Betty White of the rock industry.
Music.
I'm gonna throw in Trump.
I don't think he's going to go.
I don't either. but
One
he's
too many
over-
hamburgers.
People like him
Yeah, I
never
don't
go.
know. He gets a good case of COVID, man, and
He's
Warren
literally
Buffett.
He's already had it.
comfortable naming. That's all it is. I wanted
Yeah.
to be able to play.
Nah,
but he
he's-
had it while he was president, right? So I
Yes.
feel like he's got a lot. He's still got resources, but not those kind of resources in
True.
terms of medical care.
True. They took extra
Oh.
good care.
Tony Bennett's 95 and he has Alzheimer's.
Oh, geez.
Didn't know that.
It doesn't have to be age though. It could be like how people take care of themselves. Like some of these
Yeah, like
celebrities.
Pete Davidson. I'm gonna go with Pete Davidson.
There are a lot of really old celebrities, and I had no idea.
Davidson. Who's Pete Davidson?
On SNL.
Oh,
Mm.
was he just pissing everybody off? Is that?
No, he just kind of looks like he does a bunch of drugs. It's his whole he looks like he's
Which one is he?
like had 2 cigarettes for breakfast. That's
Hold on, I gotta look and see which one he is.
Like Mel
Oh, that
Brooks is 95, David
shit.
Attenborough is 95, Queen Elizabeth's 95, Dick
Yeah,
Van
but-
Dyke's 95,
Age though.
Angela Lansbury's 95. There's just a lot of people that I did not realize were this old.
But Pete Davidson looks like he's dead already.
Bob Barker's 97. Yeah.
So I feel like that's not the point of the celebrity death pool, though, the age of the person. Like anybody
I
could say
know.
this person's 112. They're going next.
I know, but it's just I mean, in the grand scheme of things, unless someone is like a heavy drug user, they have a higher chance of dying sooner. But
True. True.
I just
Some of
also
those
just didn't
people-
realize there were so many really old celebrities because I remember a lot of these people from movies I watched as a kid.
Some of these people also have so much money that they can get care that better than some of the other people. So
Hmm. I mean, I'd probably say Mick Jagger is probably going to die before a lot of people, but
Surprised that it's not already,
or
say Mick Jagger's already dead.
I'm surprised that he's made it so far. That's all.
yeah, or like Steve Tyler, people like that.
The
People
most
that abused themselves in the last 30 years.
surprised.
What's that?
I think I'm surprised with most like rock stars.
Yeah.
Right. They abuse themselves regularly for 30 and 40 years. But somehow they managed to keep going.
On the same
Ozzy.
question.
Yeah, we're still hanging on to this one for some reason.
Gandalf for one.
Say
Yeah.
Gandalf?
Ian
Oh,
Ian something M, I think was his
McKellen.
last. Yeah.
Ian McKellen, yeah,
Or
I
Sir
was gonna say
Patrick.
Ian
and Patrick Stewart.
Stewart. Oh, geez, yeah. They can't lose
But
him yet.
they seem to take good care of themselves though. So
That's right. And
Oh,
they're all
right.
in their 90s.
And then
no, I think they're in their 80s.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me do an age check.
I don't know anymore. But
How
they
old
do
is-
right. If they
Yeah,
Um,
Ian McKellen's 82.
all right. What, Nana?
how old is Stevie Wonder?
Ooh.
He is 71.
What about
He's
Morgan
got-
Freeman?
Oh,
Probably around the same age.
Yeah, I'm looking right now too. 1937. So
84.
ugh,
We lose them, I quit.
all the great voices. James.
Yeah.
Earl Jones.
how old is James Earl Jones?
Oh fuck.
I thought he's 90.
Oh god.
Oh,
Only
wow.
22 could be a really bad year.
He's
you don't
tall.
cough. Now's not the time.
He's 6'2". I didn't realize James Earl Jones was so tall.
Yeah.
I mean, with a voice like that, you can't be short.
I
Like
mean,
the Sandlot. Oh yeah, God.
It'd be funny if
Um,
James Earl Jones was like 4'8".
Vin Diesel's not tall. He's what, 5'8", I think.
Who cares about Vin Diesel?
He's got a
Bet.
great voice. He's 6 foot. I thought he was
Fun
shorter.
fact about Vin Diesel that I bring up every time someone talks about Vin Diesel is that he's the voice of the Iron Giant. And I
Yeah.
just think that's really
And
funny.
Groot.
Yeah,
I
he's
just
got a
think that's
great voice.
So funny.
Well, is Groot?
Mhm.
Yep.
Take everything that I just said back. I care about Vin Diesel.
I've never seen the Iron Giant. Am I supposed to watch
Neither
that?
have I.
It's good. It's sad but good. It's set in the
Groot?
70s or 80s, I
And
think.
it's like Cold War 80s, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So everyone they think the Iron Giant is like a Russian spy bot.
Like
I
a
think.
like a Soviet, yeah.
Yeah. So the army gets involved and chaos ensues.
But the reality is he's Vin Diesel and he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it kind of, now that I think about it, it reminds me of E.T. Like the structure of the story is fairly similar to E.T.
It does track. It does kind of follow like lonely neighborhood kid, mom that just has too much going on to pay attention, befriends, unlikely friend that he finds in the forest, Vin Diesel, the Iron Giant.
Directed
And
by
the
Steven
government thinks
Spielberg.
it's scary, so they get involved, and yeah, it's a whole.
Don't go fucking spoiling ET now for everybody.
And have
That's my
that.
job.
Already spoiled Pocahontas. God.
You're like, when does the government get involved in ET? What?
They do though. It's awful. All right. Celebrity death pool. I guess we covered it. All right. Back to the beginning, I think. Amelia,
Yeah,
1 to 450.
let's go $3.99.
All right. 399 it is. Somewhere around here. Right after 398. If you had to take a cross-country road trip with any 3 people that are currently alive, who would you go with?
Ooh. So I have to take 3?
You don't
Alright.
have to.
Just myself.
mean,
Betty White, Patrick Stewart, and Ian McKellen. God damn it. I think
Now,
that would be
That
a
actually sounds like a really fun road trip.
road
fucking
trip.
hilarious.
Yeah.
check that you're doing that road trip to have a good time with them and you're not trying to win the
yeah,
celebrity.
right.
To
We're gonna get in
have a
car
good
accident.
time.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not trying to kill them.
Oh no, no, no. God, no, 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 no.
No. Why would you do that?
I love all of them.
What a
Win the
great-
celebrity death pool, Jeff.
What's that?
To win the celebrity death pool.
There's actually a movie that there is a movie and the question made me think of David Hasselhoff because the movie is about David Hasselhoff being in the celebrity death pool and the guy needs to make money, so he decides he's going to kill David Hasselhoff. So that was like why I
What
thought of
movie
him.
is this?
I don't remember the name.
right.
I think it's called Killing David Hasselhoff. It's on Netflix or something like that.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
This does sound like something that would somehow find you, Jeff, and
It
no
was
one.
pretty stupid and like stupid funny. It wasn't like funny, but
Oh, it's called Killing Hasselhoff. It's
All right.
made in 2017.
yeah. And he's in the movie, like he sanctioned the hell out of it, and then promoted it. But that's the right. So you pick somebody, they pick somebody in the celebrity death pool, and then the guy tries to kill him because he wants the money.
Hold up.
Hasselhoff
WWE made that movie
They did, yeah.
and they recut it because Hulk
Sure did.
because Hulk Hogan was originally in the film and then his contract was terminated. And so they had to
Right.
cut him out of the movie.
Yeah, well, I mean, they pretended he didn't exist for like 6 or 7 years, but then
Oh,
so they probably
geez.
recast it. Then and then
Oh, and Ken Jeong is in it.
oh yeah, no, it's kind of funny. I mean, if you're not looking for a blockbuster or a fucking Oscar winner, I mean, it's
Stupid funny.
It's amusing.
Always decent.
if you're looking just to be entertained for a night, watch it. Yeah.
But Jeff, how would it be as a musical?
Oh, awful, like every other movie, like all the real musicals, terrible.
Hamilton is great.
Musicals are great. They're just not your thing.
Right, great at being terrible.
For
Can we get
people
a
who
FU, Jeff?
sing, they're great.
I agree. People that sing are great, just not in movies.
That look.
It's pointless. It's fucking pointless in every movie. We can talk about this again because there are different people here. So in every movie, there's a plot. People are doing things. Time goes by, and then just fucking break into song and dance for no good reason. None. Doesn't
Usually
advance-
the song has a point. It's
Yeah.
driving the plot.
Yes.
But
Or
not
provides
always.
backstory.
But
Yeah.
not always. Sometimes it's just singing about. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Wish I could.
Or it like it communicates something that would otherwise be really dry
Yeah.
in a fun way.
I don't know.
Like,
Let
I'm-
It Go. Come on. Classic
Let It
song.
Go.
Teaching kids to be like, look, sometimes you just gotta
They
not hold
flip
on
it.
to everything.
or like in Anastasia, she's like
Sure.
learning about her family history while people are dancing around the ballroom, whereas normally that would just be a history lesson.
Sure.
Jeff is not
Sure.
gonna.
I get it. I
Jeff,
get
what
it.
about Lion King.
The Lion. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen The Lion King ever.
You should watch it.
Not the new one, but the original.
The
The original, I've
gosh,
never seen it. It's
I
true.
haven't even seen the new one.
I
I don't-
what did Bare Necessities fucking give to the Jungle Book? Like nothing.
Get naked.
A fucking banger.
Also,
didn't
that
say it
movie
wasn't
is that movie was targeted for children, so of course it's gonna have music in it. Their
Every
target
Disney-
audience is not
Establish the
you.
relationship
Child
between
versus-
Baloo and Mowgli.
Yeah.
All right, but the movie established that.
Jeffrey, are you trying to tell me that you did not like the Jungle Book?
I
In
love
your-
the Jungle Book. I like that movie, but I wish they didn't sing.
You just don't have a soul.
Right.
And you know,
But-
I don't know why we argue with we
That
already
movie would
have
also
other-
be pretty depressing without music in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
The
second
Joker.
that.
So
Mhm.
depressing. Has no music.
Maybe.
That's a
Maybe.
depressing movie without music.
That's true. Maybe.
I think all Disney movies are depressing without music. They're not happy stories.
No.
Every single one of them starts with the murder of a parent. Or
It's
two.
all just about overcoming trauma.
Yeah.
Like Moana. Yeah. Well, Moana had a really happy ending. I'm just saying.
That
I love
doesn't mean
Moana.
the whole movie wasn't some sort of big traumatic thing.
That's like the only Disney movie with music that's decent.
Moana. Yeah. I mean, because like the only traumatic thing is like her grandmother turns into a stingray.
That's why you need to see The Lion King, because The Lion King has great
Spoilers.
music.
The Lion
You haven't
King.
seen Moana,
bad.
Amelia?
It's
Fucking be
fire.
there.
Lion King is straight fire. Like
Yep.
it's got
That-
James Earl Jones in it. Okay.
The
He's
animated
Mufasa.
one, the original
It's the
animated
play
Disney
of
the Lion
classic.
soundtrack.
Is that
Yeah.
what we're talking about? I will watch
Yes.
that this week and
Who's
report back.
the son, the adult
Don't,
son is
Steve.
no,
Don't fuck it up for
the
me.
actor. The actor. I'm trying to get the actor's name. The guy from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh,
Broderick?
Matt Matthew
Broderick.
yeah, Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Matthew Broderick.
Can y'all just not hear me?
No.
You cut in and out.
I have, oh my God, I've been saying Matthew Broderick.
Wait, why are we saying Matthew Broderick?
Because he's we got James Earl Jones in it. We got Matthew Broderick as the son.
And Jonathan Taylor Thomas is also he also voices
he's
young
the
Simba.
Yeah, like come on, that movie's fire.
Isn't my buddy Gilbert Gottfried in that too?
Yes, he
Yeah,
plays
he's
Iago.
Yeah, come
Oh,
on.
God. Yeah, I forgot about
Wait,
that.
no, isn't wait, hold up.
Oh no, that's what
No, Iago's in Aladdin. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, sorry, I didn't fucking see that.
Wait,
either.
who is it that plays the toucan?
Zazu?
Yeah,
on.
Zazu.
Oh, that's fucking Aladdin, right? I was wrong. So
Hold
to be
up.
real, I'm holding. We're all here. That's what we're here for.
Did I get more?
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Rowan
Nana?
Atkinson?
Is who?
Rowan
Mr.
Atkinson.
Bean.
that makes
Mr.
sense.
Bean.
That poor guy. That's all everybody fucking ever knows about. They hear his name. They're like, Mr. Bean. That's it.
That's see again. Look, why you have to watch the original?
Oh, Jim Cummings. Whoopi Goldberg is also in it. Jeremy Irons.
Oh, is
Uh,
Whoopi Goldberg one of the hyenas?
Yeah, that's right.
Jeremy Irons is Scar.
All right. So the original animated classic. The Lion
Nathan Lane is Timon.
All right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch that this week.
You better. That's your homework.
I have homework.
It is so good.
Watch
tired
it
of
with your
having
kids.
They
Yeah.
don't wanna watch that shit.
It's so good.
It is so good.
All right. I'm gonna watch it.
Hell, I might watch it because I got Disney Plus.
It's worth watching.
All right. I'll watch it. It's on my list for this week. This week, definitely.
You have to watch it right now.
Okay.
And start
I'm
watching.
gonna mute myself and I'll talk to you about it while I watch it.
Just pass Megan the
Guys, just read the questions
the
and
list.
make up questions.
Yes. Have your kids not seen The Lion King?
They have not. They have no interest.
Wow.
I
Wow.
think that could make them both watch it.
But if I sit down to watch something animated, at least one of them will sit down and watch it with me. So
I don't care. I think
um,
everyone should be there.
Also, Elton John wrote a lot of the songs, if not all of them.
see, so they're not terrible songs either. So that's something. Depends
What
who
else did
writes
he
it.
write for? Didn't he do like Tarzan? No, that was
No, that was
Phil
Phil Collins.
Oh, Phil Collins. Yeah.
That
yeah,
also has some really good music in it.
All right. So if you had to take a cross-country road trip with 3 people that are currently alive, who would you go? Because that's where we're at.
Oh shit.
Phil Collins, Elton John.
We're discussing the important things.
Yeah.
Right. No, I get it. That's what we do. We always discuss important things. Like what you would want your shit to be if it wasn't shit. Like, I mean, that's very important.
I mean, who
all right,
knows? Maybe technology will allow us to do that someday. Give us a choice.
Maybe. Cross-country road trip. 3 people that are currently alive. Ready, go. I'm going to make a drink. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go with Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God, awesome.
feel that. 'Cause that's perfect.
I feel like that would be a really fun road trip.
Who
I
would
feel
be
like we
addition
would
to that?
stop at like the hood rat places and the bougie places, you know.
I feel like you wouldn't be able to get far because you'd get secondhand high from Snoop over there.
What? You could totally drive high.
Forgot about
I
that.
was just saying, yeah, I think I'm just willing to take the risk.
No, so what we do is Snoop, Martha, and then also a driver.
Oh yeah, okay.
Who's wearing an air filter for a
Uh,
mask?
Well, what are we like? What are we in?
Well,
I guess,
there's-
are we in like a little 4-door sedan? Are we in like a tour bus? Like,
We're
what are we
not
trying to
so-
hotbox?
You've got a limo with a separator, like that goes up. Okay,
exactly.
there you go. You're good now.
I've decided I'd actually prefer like a tour bus situation, but like the bus driver has his own little compartment there. Yeah. Okay.
It's good unless you got room to spread out. You have room for activities, if you will.
Yeah. Like games, I want to be able to poop.
Yeah.
You know.
When you say it like that, it sounds weird.
Look, and then what are we pooping? Are we pooping out money for gas money? Like, what's going on here? We don't know.
I missed that conversation.
Unfortunately.
What
Yeah.
I'm
The first question or second question, whatever it was.
I feel like we can revisit it because in the context of this, I'm surprised no one chose to poop out drugs.
Right. That's
Like-
true. That's true. Hold on. We'll revisit. Hold on.
stuff out.
No,
Like,
no.
why buy pot when you could just shit it out for free?
What number was? Oh, no. The question was
Because there's so
was
many
actually
what I don't do with my shit because it's shit.
no. Hold on. You need to know the question. Here it is. If you could poop anything other than poop, what would you choose? Was the question.
I really wish that you ended the sentence with "What would you poop?" I just want you to say "poop" one more time. If you could poop anything other than poop, what would you poop?
What would you poop? How much poop would you poop if you could poop? Poop.
How much poop could a poop cup poop if a poop cup could poop cup?
How many times can we say poop in this episode?
I think I would like to poop money.
Okay, here we go. That's what Steve said.
Yeah, I'm gonna poop money because I don't want to poop something that I'm going to like ingest in some way. I feel
Megan, do
much
the
more
follow-up.
comfortable just handing my shit to strangers in exchange for items.
Like, you're like, oh shit, I need like 5 cents. Hold up. There you go.
There you go.
Actually, you know what? I might change mine to I would rather poop gold because then I could exchange it for any currency rather than
heavy.
No, but here's the thing. I just said money.
So you guys
Well,
would rather revisit
We
the poop
went
question
down the
and
rabbit
talk about
hole
the
on
road
that.
Yeah,
trip.
we were talking about exchange rates or like exchanging, like if you were in a different country, are you still pooping American money or like that country's money? Like there's a whole thing. Whereas if
I
you
don't
poop gold,
think
it's
deeper down
just
this
you could-
rabbit hole, guys. But like, what about farts?
what?
What about what?
Yeah, it's still something passing through the anus because like you have gas versus solid matter, right? And so it's like it's gas, the
Do
coin,
you get like
and
gold dust
poop.
farts?
gold.
Gold dust.
Gold dust
Or
fart.
like what scent would you fart if you could fart a different scent?
Vanilla.
Vanilla's pretty.
So we'd rather talk about this again than road trips.
So we're in the car with Snoop and Martha.
And
No,
the
you don't
driver.
have to change the subject back. I don't
Going
care.
90 down 95.
I don't care what we talk about. I have no. It doesn't matter. I'm just asking the question of the group. Would you rather talk about poops and farts than road trips with 3 people?
I think
Oh man,
that
you're
we-
gonna have poops and farts.
When
On
the
the road
class get back on topic, do you want to keep talking about farts and poops, or do you want to get back to the podcast?
Oh shit.
Jeff, I feel like you hate this topic because every time we start talking about it, you're like, wait, we're talking about this again? Let's change it.
Oh no, I don't care what we
Gold.
talk about. This
Like
is
what
great.
Megan's pooping.
This is
Oh,
gold.
God.
All right. Yes. Somebody else take us in a direction. Someone take us in either direction. Ready, go.
Just pick a number.
Oh, we're gonna start again. We're just not gonna talk about the road trips.
No one cares about road trips.
All right,
obviously.
pick a number. Go ahead, Megan. Pick a number.
9.
All right, it's about time. Jesus. Here we go. 9. If only standard transmission cars existed, would you be able to drive?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what that question means.
Oof. So no.
If only standard transmission cars existed, then everyone would be able to drive them because they would
Except
be
for
the
Nana.
only thing that existed.
I
We
just
love
don't.
a flawed premise.
Except for Nana.
Your question is wrong, Jeff.
I mean, that's like that. I mean, the better question is, can you drive a standard transmission vehicle?
Is that just a car? What does
Yes.
that mean?
It's a
Good
manual
Jeff.
A
transmission.
manual car instead of an automatic car.
I
That-
did
is
not
that a
write the
stick?
question.
Nana's
Oh, I
like,
know.
I still don't know.
It's
what
just a
this
dumb
means."
question.
Okay, next
Wow.
question. Next question. Steve, go ahead, pick a number. Fuck this. question.
420.
What? Oh,
420. I'm gonna choose all the fun numbers since no one else wants to, except for 22.
Good thing
It's just
this-
22.
Good thing there's 450 questions.
Yep.
All right, 420. Let's
Blaze it.
see.
Oh, I'm all about that. Hey.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Oh, and this is an appropriate fucking question to go along with it. What is your favorite midnight snack to eat?
Ooh.
I don't eat midnight snacks.
If you were to eat a midnight snack, what would your
Well,
favorite midnight snack be to
I'm
eat?
like,
Cheese.
I hate myself, so I eat late night snacks.
I love myself, and that's why I also eat midnight snacks because that's what I want at that time. And it's usually leftovers or cheese.
I mean, I'm usually sleeping at midnight. That's why I don't eat during that time.
Love a quesadilla.
Ooh, quesadilla.
Cheese.
man.
Like
common
make a
thing.
quesadilla at midnight.
I mean, you can eat them if you make your own.
Cheese
Yeah.
and bread, always a good combo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, pizza, quesadilla, it's all the same shit, cheese and bread with the different either filling or topping.
Actually, I was told by a nurse once that the reason why we like or why we tend to eat cheese and bread together is because it makes a complete protein, the combo of the two.
All right. It's fantastic. That's the best
So
food. is
really I'm
superfood.
doing the right thing.
It's a superfood.
Yes,
Your body is trying to tell you, yes, this is good. We
yes.
approve.
Cool.
I would go
I'm
with
the
a
big
Mississippi
help.
mud pie.
Mississippi mud pie. What's in a
Or
Mississippi? mud
cheesecake.
pie? Hold on. I want to
Cheese.
know what's in
Another-
a
oh, I gotta-
Mississippi mud pie.
It's like yeah, I don't even know. It's all delicious. It's like whipped cream, chocolate pudding, some type of crumbly stuff at the bottom. that
Isn't it
could
like
be-
Oreos?
It could be like Oreo or graham cracker, depending on where you get it from.
That sounds good.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like what everyone's grandma says it is.
Yeah, it's one of those. Whoever's grandmother made it first and told them the recipe. Yeah, bet. Yeah, because it's sweet and you got different textures with it. So, and it's like usually for a midnight snack, I just need something to like hold me over, and I also want something sweet. So,
All right. Well, if I don't have cold pizza, I'm going to go back to an old season 1 karaoke host Q&A favorite. Extra toasty Cheez-Its.
Jesus for fire. Yeah.
Ooh, grilled cheese is also
Oh, look at
nice.
Or
I do a
M&M.
grilled cheese.
That just happened to be within my reach. Yeah. Grilled
All right,
cheese is
guys.
good.
I am falling asleep on this one, so I am going to sign off.
All right.
Bye.
Amanda
Good
had a rough
night.
night last night.
Bye bye.
I
old. I'm tired now. Awful.
Night,
guys.
Amanda. Bye.
Good night.
Hi.
But pizza, quesadilla, all that shit, Mississippi mud pie, whatever the fuck that really is. And then, would you say cheesecake, Megan?
yeah.
Like turtle cheesecake for me? Yes. Oh.
I like a good classic New York style cheesecake.
Any kind of drizzle on top or just the cheesecake with the crust?
If there's a drizzle, I mean, it could be a light caramel or maybe a strawberry. Depends on how I'm feeling, but you know, good classic New York style cheesecake. That's just fine plain.
Right up.
That's fair.
Mhm.
That's fair. I like strawberry cheesecake myself, although I had, what did I have the other day? Coconut something cheesecake. It's like a brand new cheesecake factory thing. Coconut.
Coconut
Cream. It wasn't coconut
sucks.
cream. It was coconut and something. I don't
I
remember
hate
what it was.
coconut.
Coconut is
Oh.
ass.
Thank you.
What?
Yeah,
Am I the only
coconut
one in the
sucks.
room that likes coconuts?
I like coconut, Jeff.
All right, cool. Thank you.
I'll stand by coconut.
Coconut
Wow.
tastes like the smell of sunscreen.
Yes, thank you, Jesus.
Oh, it's the other way around.
That
I
is
know it
incorrect.
is, but in my head,
Yeah.
that's how it is.
That is incorrect.
Nana,
Oh, I
are you a
know.
fan of coconut, Nana, or not a fan of
I
coconut?
am a fan of coconut.
Oh, we're outnumbered.
That's
Shit.
Oh well.
Thank God you were the
disrespectful is all
tiebreaker.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
This is a hill I will gladly die on.
let's do it together. Okay.
I am happy to do the killing, I guess, is what I have to do here.
I'll do some self-immolation.
Now, I will say, and I don't know, I've never had actual off the tree coconut.
It's probably gonna taste the same. Honestly.
What do you mean, Jeff?
Well, I've never like the coconut, the fruit that you like pull off a tree and cut open and like eat the stuff out of the shell. Never
It
done
tastes the
that.
same.
I think it's the same though, and I would probably love it.
I've
Do
I've
people
done that.
cut coconut open?
I've bought a
What?
coconut from the grocery store and hammered the thing open, and it
I was gonna
tastes
say, I
the
thought
same.
people hammered it.
Well, I think you do hammer it open and then
Yeah.
you eat the.
No, you have to
Whatever
drink
they
the
call
water first, and then you open
yeah.
it.
I mean, that's hydrating as hell.
Good for hangovers.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly usually just smash it onto like pavement. So
Yeah,
Like a
I mean,
rock.
if
But,
there is a difference, it's just like slightly more moist.
Oh.
Is really all it is. There's
No, and I
more.
was like, I'd crack it open on a rock.
I
Catch
mean,
it in a
that's
cup.
I
mostly
get
efficient.
ridiculous with it.
No, I'm gonna stand by the coconut being delicious and not being suntan lotion.
I mean, do you like German chocolate cakes?
I don't know that I've had a German chocolate cake.
I hate those things.
Are they made with coconut?
So it's a chocolate cake, but the icing is this like coconut mixed here. Let me see if I can find a photo of it. It's a very unique.
Texture.
Yeah.
I mean, not okay. I want to see that. That's one thing. I like if you give me a pineapple cake with coconut on it, though. Amazing.
It's a coconut pecan
Coconut pecan.
frosting. Like if you took the filling of a pecan pie
Yeah.
and put coconut in it and put that on a cake, that on a chocolate cake, that's a German chocolate cake.
All good until you add coconut.
Yeah.
The icing sounds fine.
I actually love that icing, but I hate German chocolate cakes.
Thank you.
Yeah, but she likes the icing. She
I
doesn't
like
cake.
the icing though.
I mean,
Found a
it
middle
probably
ground.
tastes great if you don't have coconut in it.
No, the icing tastes great if you just don't have a German chocolate cake.
I think
with-
she's saying get rid of the cake and just.
I mean,
eat
it's
the
just a
icing
normal
out of the
chocolate
bowl.
cake, though. Chocolate cake isn't great.
Yeah,
Although,
I just want it on like a regular plain, just vanilla cake. I don't like chocolate.
Like in a bowl.
I normally don't like chocolate cake, but I have a recipe for chocolate cake, Nana, if you ever want it. It's amazing. It also happens to be vegan.
Why is it better than other chocolate cakes?
It's extremely moist and rich. And the only thing I do is I put like chocolate marmalade in between the two layers maybe some powdered sugar on top, and that's all you need. No icing.
But see, I want the
Me too.
coconut.
That's like the best
I
part of any
want the
cake.
pecan. I just want it. I want it. That's really
Yeah.
the only reason why I would eat cake.
I don't like frosting if I can avoid it.
See, I don't really like cake at all. So that kind of goes with not liking frosting, but this frosting I will. Yes.
That's fair.
I mean, if you don't like any cake, sure.
I hate buttercream. Buttercream frosting, like the homemade stuff, hate it.
Unless it's on carrot cake.
No, that's cream cheese frosting. That
Oh,
stuff is
cream.
amazing.
That's correct. You're right. Cream cheese is what I meant.
I am now feeling peckish.
This happens every time when we talk about food.
Yeah, I don't know why we have to do this every time.
We talk about food every week. I know.
Yeah.
It
You
happens. It
guys
just goes
know
into
I
it.
can't handle it. I'm not hungry.
I mean, this is the first time that's actually been the question.
I'm
Mint.
so full.
You could drink
So
some
order
water.
yourself. You could have
Yeah,
some
but
coconut milk,
now I want something delicious.
like some cake or frosting, no cake. All right,
No,
next question.
I
Going down
like
on
I
a-
want bread cheese.
oh, bread and cheese again.
No, bread cheese. There
Yeah,
was
I heard
no
what you said, but
there was
Right.
no and.
no.
Don't put ands where I didn't put an and.
But bread cheese. What is bread cheese, if I may ask?
Type of cheese.
Jeffrey.
It's
Maybe
a type
what?
of cheese that you like
Gee,
fry in
your
a
whole
skillet.
name.
I mean, I get it. It's a type of cheese, for fuck's sake,
Hold
or it's
on.
a type of bread.
It's
One
like
of the two.
halloumi cheese. Like it doesn't melt like halloumi cheese doesn't melt.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
All right.
Bread cheese.
Thought you said head cheese for a minute. I was like, what? No,
Dog
that's
said
gross.
Cheese.
Head cheese is gross and it's not cheese.
Ew. That stuff is nasty.
I just said it's not cheese and it's gross.
Yeah, stop talking about that. Start talking about bread cheese.
Oh, here
Oh,
you go.
bread cheese. I see it. Oh,
the
she has it
plug.
in her hand. She's holding it in her hand. All right.
Here you go.
That looks like a package of something.
There's
Oh,
balls
okay.
on it.
It's
There's balls on it.
it's originally from Finland.
Lick it.
Oh, there's a Snickers?
Really? A Snickers what?
I have a Snickers.
Snickers cheese?
It's called Hustalipa.
Actual Snickers bar. I mean, that satisfies, Nana. It's in the ad.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have the Snickers and also this.
Little slice of
Under-
cheese on top, melted. Little Snickers bar with a slice of cheese
Yeah.
wrapped around it like a burrito.
No, don't be gross.
Trying not to be. All right, next
This
question.
is a family-friendly show.
No, it's not. Whose
Say,
turn is
is
it?
it though?
Ooh,
Whose turn is it? Let's see.
Hustalipa is often compared to grilled cheese without the bread.
So cheese.
It's basically just
What the fuck
delicious.
does that even mean? Like what?
So it's
You-
fucking
you-
cheese.
You
Yeah.
just need to go get it, okay?
Also
Stop
known as Finnish
question,
squeaky
start
cheese.
making moves.
Spinach.
Finnish
Oh,
Finnish
Finish.
squeaky cheese
squeaky cheese.
because
Yeah,
it squeaks when you
Finnish
bite
squeaky.
into it,
Really?
and it's from Finland.
Is it crying?
No, it's
Aren't
baked.
we all just crying?
I
You
still
just
don't
need to
understand-
read about it.
I will. I still don't understand grilled cheese without the bread.
Same.
No, it, like,
kind of hung up on that.
It's fucking
Tastes
cheese.
it tastes like a grilled cheese sandwich just without the bread. The cheese by
Oh,
itself tastes like a
okay.
grilled cheese sandwich without the bread.
Gotcha.
Straight out the fridge,
Gotcha.
or do you need to warm it up first?
You warm it up.
You melt it in a pan and then you pour it in your
So-
mouth. Like,
You don't
Wait,
really
It doesn't melt.
warm it up.
oh, it doesn't melt. It just toasts.
Yeah, kind of. It
Okay.
like gets soft.
I could have a grilled cheese without the bread, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
No
Yeah.
carbs.
Pop that
Hell
thing in-
yeah.
Pop it
I
in,
mean,
like, get it out,
Cheese are carbs.
Well, less
True.
carbs. Less because
So wait, which cheese is this again? So we can get some.
bread cheese.
Is that the bread cheese?
red cheese.
Yes, it's
Oh.
called. You pronounce
Called
it
six different things at this point.
Hustalipa, is the Finnish word for it,
Okay. Bread
or
cheese. is
bread
easy.
cheese. Yes,
Bread cheese, much.
bread cheese.
Alright.
It looks like toasted bread in the package.
Bread cheese
Alright.
is beginning to not sound like words. We've said it so many times.
Oh, I had that happen to me with the word eagle.
Yeah, I
Or
don't think I can
meal.
spell
Meal for
bread
me.
cheese right now if you ask me because you've
Bread
said it
cheese.
many
Spell
times.
it. Amelia, spell bread cheese.
I just told you I can't.
Spell eagle then, if you can't spell bread cheese.
That hasn't been a word for me for like 5 years.
Eagle?
Yeah. I just said it too many times one day.
Oh, it's a I-G-E-L, actually. Eagle is I-G-E-L.
What? No, it's not.
In German, it is.
Oh.
Boom. Mic drop.
Okay. Fucking bilingual Steve over
Yeah, go look it up. I know you're looking it up.
there. You can tell she's looking it up. Look at her face. She's like, I'm
Yeah.
looking that shit up, liar.
I-Gel?
It means
Wait.
hedgehog,
Yeah,
you weirdo.
Yeah, but it's pronounced eagle.
But it means
It's a
hedgehog.
different
It
animal.
does mean it's the only reason I know is because that's the thin clients we have at work. But
A
yeah,
different fucking animal.
it's still eagle, and I still spelt it.
Son of a bitch. Doesn't fly.
No, it doesn't.
Put wings on it. It could.
Give it
Doesn't
some Red
Wings are
Bull.
Not
anything,
really high.
Ken.
Put some Red Bull. Hell yeah.
Just strapping wings on shit doesn't make it fly.
You have to give it some Red Bull, you know?
Right.
I've seen the commercials and they're true, just like anything on Facebook.
Correct. All right. Next question. I don't even know whose it is anymore. Who hasn't asked number in a while?
253.
All right. I was gonna say somebody just yell something out. Who cares? 253. All right. Whew, this is tough. It's a tough crowd tonight.
Yep.
I'm a little stressed. 253. If you could bankrupt any person, company, country, or organization, who would it be?
I wanted to say you, Jeff, but that's too much.
I'm gonna pick
Don't
Jeff
be aware.
Bezos.
I think we
wanna-
actually got to fuck you, Jeff, but like not just more
But
subtle.
not really. I know. Like, why would you waste your time with me? Like, I'm fucking.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. It would be a waste. I would have just done it for the joke, and it wasn't worth the joke.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna pick Jeff
But
But I do
Bezos.
like the idea of Jeff Bezos. Yeah,
his penis
that sounds like
rocket?
a good
Yeah.
plan.
Or
Yeah.
Russia or China or North Korea.
I was
Any of the-
thinking of China, actually.
Wow.
All of those are good choices in my head. I just feel bad bankrupting a company, or not a company, a country, because that means a whole bunch of people will starve to death.
Unless they poop food.
Or money.
Yeah. Well,
money.
then they wouldn't be bankrupt.
Oh, correct.
Yeah, 'cause
They
it'd
get
be
their money
like-
back right when you right after you bankrupted them. they would get
Everyone
all their
back
money.
on the shitting line to start making money. Let's go.
I mean, they might have runaway inflation, like
The
that
runs.
African
Really.
country that
When
one
you said
time.
runaway, that's all I thought of too.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Runaway inflation.
What's it called?
All right. So any person,
we're
company,
back.
country,
Welcome
or
back.
organization.
yeah,
who would it be?
hyperinflation.
Cheese snacks, guys. Cheese snacks. Mm.
Mhm.
Fire. Hmm.
Sorry,
Anyone?
not, is everyone
Apple.
not
Apple.
high?
Boom. Done.
Apple.
Why?
Why? Foxconn and child labor. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm confused.
Apple
taking
employed
away the headphone
Foxconn.
jack from the fucking
for
iPhone. Fuck
That too. Plus,
Mm,
also throttling your battery so they can sell you another iPhone because you
Yeah.
think your battery is bad. Come on, like the shadiest practices known to man for the past decade.
Oh yeah,
And-
no, I never. No, they're not a great business for sure. They definitely
Hold on,
love
I gotta go
their
charge my iPhone. I'll be right back.
yeah, they love their planned obsolescence for sure.
Right. Everybody buys the shit anyway, even though we know.
They also have never come out with a touchscreen computer. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what? Come on. When I use a laptop, I want a touch screen because the buttons are right there.
Well, I
will
mean,
say
my
I
work
do get
computer is
annoyed
like
by
that,
those
but I don't like it.
I like when I'm on my lap. But then again, I go to support other people, so I'm trying to like type stuff in, but I also want to be able to touch the screen to like move things around or like select different things. And so I'm trying to work as fast as possible because I got to get to the next person. And so touching my screen is better than being like tap 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 for me.
Oh yeah, see, like trying to work with a Word doc touchscreen is a nightmare.
See, I used to think that way too. I used to want to touch the screen of my computer all the time. And then I realized how fucking nasty it gets.
Yeah, that too.
And then also supporting people, like you said, with people with touch screens, their screens are disgusting. And their keyboards are disgusting, but that's beside the point. Their screens are then disgusting too. And when I see a streak on someone's screen, like right across the middle of it, I don't want to touch that shit. I don't know what that is. Like, who knows what that is?
Choose boom. All
COVID in gloves was like the best thing to happen to IT professionals in fucking centuries.
literally.
Well, all right, they didn't have IT in centuries, but decades. You put, oh, I can put gloves on and no one cares and touch this disgusting fucking snot covered keyboard and screen. It was the best thing to happen ever.
See,
Now
I
you can't
don't
do it
need touchscreen all the time. I just want it for that one time in a blue moon where occasionally I just accidentally go boom and expect my computer to do something.
Sure, but I
That's
love
all.
I love the touchscreen on a phone and an iPad because those devices are made to touch.
What about a touch bar? Let's talk about that. Like, let's put the most useless thing, upsell it, and charge you more for it. Yeah,
What's a touch bar?
exactly. It's you go onto a laptop and where you usually have your function keys, right? Where you usually have these keys right here, right? They put a bar that you can touch and do stuff with that comes up, but it's just these keys. It's just the
Oh.
I didn't get it in there.
I
It's
thought you
I'm-
wanted to touch
I'm-
things.
row, but it's
Wait a minute.
touch instead of
A minute ago, Steve, you
I
wanted to
bought
touch
the
things.
cheapest one that they had. So
on the
I don't have
screen,
a
not on a
touch
bar that's
bar.
below the screen above the keyboard. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like no, because I can see like the save button is right there. Boop. And it's like, oh, the close button is right there. My hand's already up here. I don't want to go down here, get on the touchpad, move it around up over there. I can just boom, hit the X and close.
First time you've been angry on this show.
Yes,
He's
because
sounding quite passionate about
I'm
this.
very
I
passionate.
feel like you need a
about IT.
bigger screen to be able to do that though. Like I would be happy to have a huge table with the touchscreen and I could like move documents around and stuff like that. But like with the screens as small as they are now, it's kind of frustrating. That is different.
This is my laptop, and when I go to people's desks, I'm basically holding it like I have it in this arm right here, and I don't want to have to go down to here just to get up to the left corner right here when I can just go boop, and that's the close.
Can't.
You know, I'm just like
Angry.
Yeah.
I think you should write a letter to Apple like right
Or
now.
you can just
Tim Cook. Be like,
use
read it out
keyboard
loud.
shortcuts and hit the escape button.
That's my homework. Write a letter to Apple.
Your homework is to write a letter to Apple to read the next time you're here to see if it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Dear Apple.
Dear Apple, watch this episode. It covers
upon a time.
everything.
Once upon a time, I spoke ill of you.
I love their OS. I love the OS, but like their hardware and their practices with hardware, not a fan of.
I'm going to
No,
agree that
same.
their hardware is shit because I'm using an iMac right now. And I fucking, if I'm running one thing on it, I can't do something else.
Yeah. And I've noticed that my phone has gotten noticeably
Mhm.
less efficient as I've updated the OS and it drives me nuts. I hate it.
Yarg. Sorry, pirate
So
joke.
if you, so other than Apple, other people, if you could bankrupt any person, country, company, country, or organization, who would it be? Because fuck Apple. Anyone else? No one else?
What are
Good,
we
no.
trying to do? Oh, bankrupt people?
done with
Leader
that?
of North Korea. There we go. Boom.
All right. Ooh, just a leader. No, your Apple answer is fine. I was asking.
Well, you
Other
said like
people.
other than a person or other than
no,
Or,
but you
or
already-
Putin.
No, that was your answer. That's okay.
my number one answer is definitely Apple.
All right. Yeah. half of Russian leadership. I don't know. All right.
Yeah, Russian leadership, Chinese leadership.
All right. We're bankrupting anyone who disagrees with us now. It sounds like.
That's gonna go.
All right. All right. Next question. Somebody, anyone yell. Ready, go.
7.
7. 7. Time is it? We got time. All right. 7. 7.
I miss my Snickers bar and my cheese.
That you consumed.
They have
All
both
right.
been eaten.
Rest
Here we
in
go.
peace.
Wow, it's another celebrity question, but this is different because you have to answer for everyone else. We all have to answer for everyone each person,
For their sins.
but not that person. If you got to pick 2 celebrities that you, everyone, each person had to go to dinner with, who would you send them with? That's tough.
They do what?
If I had to send you to dinner with someone else, 2 people, who would I send you with? 2 celebrities. They can be horrible. They can be amazing. They can be, we can ask a different question.
That's a lot of thinking. I want a different question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angry about that one. So I'm just going to pick one randomly. Steve, did you say a number before?
I was gonna say 187.
All right, 187. 187. Amelia, how's
Oh,
that
mine
project
was
going?
trash. Sorry.
Is that a different square or is that the same one
Yeah,
you started?
I finished. This is the one that I had when we started.
Ah, see, look at that. It's fantastic. It's
That
done.
one's done.
She's making progress.
So
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm making a Afghan quilt thing.
Oh.
For our viewing
Okay. I
audience,
see you.
she sells them for $1,000 each.
Could you
Thousand.
imagine if I could get away with
Hey,
that? I would do it.
Not imagine.
Yeah, right.
No. That's what she
We
charges
just let them
everyone.
know what's your Venmo?
It's
Yeah.
at Silly Amelia.
$1,000 each. She'll make one for you. Let's go with it, Amelia.
Only.
I'm willing to
$1,000.
negotiate on price, but not by a lot.
Not by much though. No more than, we won't even say how much.
Excuse me. No. I'm her manager. We know our worth. No.
You
If
know,
you would like a more,
Amelia,
a more
you gotta
thoughtful
know.
design.
Do you guys
I
want
gotta
to see
know-
what
money.
I've made so far? Do people care?
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
See it.
So-
We're trying to sell them. Come on.
We got this one.
Keep talking. Hold on, you gotta talk more so the light's around
We
you.
got this pattern. It's a little,
Okay.
a little more complicated there. This one looks like little fans.
I'm also really enjoying your shirt.
Oh, thank you. The skeleton booby hold. Yeah.
Quite nice.
Uh,
I'm enjoying the season.
yeah, another one there. Yeah, this one's got some like little loop-de-loops in it. And they're all numbered because they go in like a specific place. Yeah, so this is like what I've been doing all week, guys.
That's a lot of work. It's worth $1,000.
Yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I'll tell you a story that's
Yeah.
related to this, where you should just tell people what it's worth and no one will question it because you're doing a lot of work. A lot.
Yeah, keep track of the like number of hours it takes you and then like pay yourself a certain amount per hour.
Per hour, yeah.
That's right. So I was at Boston Fan Expo 2 weeks ago. It was an actual expo in person. And my favorite part of Boston Fan Expo, I won't make this long, is the artist section, the artist area where all the drawings, paintings, whatever, all the artists. There's hundreds of them. And every year I always buy like prints and things that are fairly inexpensive, like $20 here and there. And I walked by one of the booths and they had a nice carved wooden thing that I really liked. It was like hand carved. It's on my wall, but it was hand carved, painted, hand painted, hand carved, like a drawn full art piece. And it was just hanging there on the, like around with a bunch of cheap prints around it. This person's drawings and paintings, whatever prints. And I really liked it. And I was like, oh, whatever, I'm not gonna get that. Like, whatever. That's whatever. I was like, how much, like, what's your art cost? And she told me how much all the prints cost. And I was like, all right, cool. So I walked away. I walked around for like 2 hours, whatever, and came back. And I was like, how much is that wood piece? And she kind of looked at me. She was like, what? $850. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll be back. Like, I want to check out, see what's around, make sure something I really want, and then I'll come back. And she was like, yeah, you're not coming back. And a half an hour later, I think I went back and I'm like, all right, I'll take it. And she was like, what? You'll take what? And I was like, that thing that you just pointed at. And she was like, I was like, that's like original artwork. There's nothing like it anywhere else. You didn't make more than one. And like, oh, that? And she like totally like was shocked. But that's the same thing. You're making something, you're working hard on it. Fucking, it's worth money. It's worth a lot of
I
money.
don't know what I would call it hard work.
No, but it's a
I'll
skill.
accept it.
It's a skill. You're making something original. You could make it any way you want. Like no one else had it. If you make it a certain way, like whatever, it's worth money. All I'm saying is when you put a price on something, fucking stick to your price.
All right, guys, hit me up for crocheted Afghans, $1,000 a pop.
This is where you have to say your Venmo again.
At Silly Emelia. That's Emelia, Emelia.
Yeah, don't fucking spell it wrong. She gets mad.
Jeff, could you do me a favor?
Yeah. What do you need
Could
me
you
to do?
just add her Venmo at thing to her name?
In the I mean, sure. Yeah, if she wants me to.
Go for it.
All right. So
What?
let's
Why
do
did
this.
you mean if she? I'm her manager.
I need to ask her
I
permission
already
before I
said
put her
she didn't.
Venmo on the
She
screen.
didn't say no to that.
All right. That's it, right?
Yep.
All right, good. If you want to order one of those, you just let us know. She'll take care of you. All right. Moving on. Name something. What? Fuck did this question come from? Name something a squirrel might get into a fight with if it tried to take his nuts.
Another squirrel.
Nice.
Yeah. Another
Are you
squirrel.
saying like what weapon the squirrel would use?
I mean, sure, if that's how you want to answer it.
Or a bird.
It says just
Or a
says name
cat.
something. Oh, maybe you're right, Amelia. Maybe it is like something it might use as a weapon, or something it might get into a fight with. I guess either way, you answer it however you'd like. Name something a squirrel might get into a fight with if it tried to take his nuts.
A bird. Or another
Fine.
squirrel. Or a cat.
Are you saying that I could say an answer like a machete, as though
Oh.
he would
Yeah,
bring
like
some sort of
tiny
weapon with
Squirrel
him?
nunchucks.
No,
that what
I
you're
think
saying?
it has to be. So read the question again.
Name something a squirrel might get into a fight with
Yeah.
if it tried to take his nuts.
If it tried to take
Yeah.
its nuts. Yeah. It's
Okay.
like
I liked machete and nunchucks.
getting into a fight with something else. Yeah.
And what weapon would it use to fight with?
Machete.
I fixed
Brute
that shit.
force.
What?
I said brute force.
Ooh, a pistol.
Hell yeah. It's got a 9. Just
Glock.
boom. Yeah.
Squirrel gun.
I would pay money to see that shit.
Mm.
Or it would just cause a car accident and use the car.
What about a raccoon?
Like that Geico commercial.
Yeah.
It does sound like a
Is this like, are we fucking playing Clue now? Like pick the animal, pick the weapon?
And we gotta pick the room.
A raccoon.
You pick this question.
A raccoon in the trash can with squirrel nunchucks.
I
Done.
thought you were gonna start singing for a second.
Is there a
Aw.
song?
We could turn
No,
it
I don't
into
know.
a
You just
musical.
had like a way about your voice for a second. And I was
I-
really excited.
I would thought
I was
about
like,
it.
he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. And then you didn't do
Jeff,
it.
the man that hates musicals, busting out into songs spontaneously.
Right. Unlikely.
I think
Yeah.
it would have been
Yeah.
so delightful.
The guy that loves karaoke hates musicals.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
Because you're in the middle of a movie, you're into the plot, and all of a sudden they break into song and dance for no fucking reason at all. That's why.
I do that at home.
That's different. I do that at home too, and in the car, and clearly at work. I
So
shouldn't
just
be-
because someone recorded it means that it's useless?
No. That's not-
That's what you're
All the time.
saying.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying in a movie where there's a plot, like when you're at home, you're not in the middle of a plot. You're not like into the plot.
Okay, first of all,
What?
my
The plot is
whole
my life.
is a goddamn story.
What?
What happened?
What'd you say?
The plot is
I
my
just
life.
said wait, what?
I heard Megan. You said the plot is my life. I didn't hear Nana.
My moon and stars.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say my whole life is a goddamn story.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing she said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it, but I don't know. It's different. I would rather hear you guys sing than watch a movie that I'm like with a 2-hour plot.
Why
With,
don't
like,
you mind
10
us
songs in the
singing
middle just to-
of our plot?
That's fine. That's different. 10 songs in the middle just to extend the length of a movie is bullshit.
Who does that?
Every Disney movie.
No.
I
Okay.
hope. I hope.
First of all,
It's off to work. We
Hakuna
go. They're fucking
Matata
going to work. Who
was
cares?
necessary.
And it talks to you about the relationship to the movie and the characters and the work they do. It teaches you things. It drives
Yeah.
the plot.
I don't know.
You just also shit on the entire Broadway industry. Just saying.
I have not enjoyed a Broadway show that I've seen yet.
Have you watched?
You would enjoy Hamilton.
I did go see. Wait, that's not true. I did go see.
So that's a no. 'Cause
Book of Mormon. I
I've
did
already
go
been
see.
I've been telling you to watch Hamilton.
I have not seen Hamilton. That's correct. I have seen the Book of Mormon, which I thought was funny, but and
Fucking watch Hamilton.
the other
You're
filthy
freak.
one, the Muppet one.
Fucking
What?
watch Hamilton.
I will, but not. You know what? I can only
Jeffrey.
watch so many things. What was the other one? The Muppet Broadway thing.
I have only asked you to watch one thing.
What?
The one with the puppets. Fucking shit. Hold on.
Okay, hold on.
I'll find it. I'll tell you what it is.
Avenue Q.
Avenue
Yeah,
Q.
that-
Oh.
That's a good one too.
And that's the only two I've ever seen that I liked.
Oh,
And they're-
Avenue Q had
And
some good
basically
songs.
parodies with fucking funny songs, and that's why.
Yeah.
What about Rent? Do you like Rent?
I've never seen that either. I'll admit.
That's
yeah,
some
I've
those
never
are
seen
good
Rent either.
songs.
I don't
Oh,
actually
fair.
like Rent all that much.
Wait, what's that one about?
It's about people, a bunch of different people living in New York City while having HIV AIDS.
It sounds uplifting.
It's not.
And that's why it's a musical.
Well, I know, right? That's why it's a musical, right? All right.
Needs
so
to be uplifting
Hamilton's-
somehow.
Amelia said Rent is good. Are you saying it's good, or have I just seen? Just have I seen it?
I was just at like that's a musical that like some of those songs stand on their own outside of it. So
Yeah.
that was where that was my So I was like, what about those songs? What about that musical? Was more
I would say the ones like that have more songs that stand outside of the movie are probably better because they don't need the movie to enjoy the song.
Then you would like Hamilton.
I mean, okay, that's fair. I didn't say I wouldn't.
Actually,
I
all you
said I
need
would
to
try
really
it.
do is listen to the soundtrack on Spotify, and you've listened to 97% of the entire show.
No,
Yeah.
but watch it. Watch it.
So
Yeah,
I
you
don't
should
have-
watch it. I mean, it's on Disney Plus. They have the whole produced show. It's just
Oh,
But
I don't
first
think
Lion
you
King.
properly appreciate the soundtrack.
no first
But
first
Twilight
Lion-
musical.
no, I'm not watching that. That's probably not even 2 hours. Somebody else has to watch that. I can only watch so many things in a week. So I said I would watch The Lion King. this
and
week.
Hamilton.
Next week I'll watch Hamilton.
Just
One-
call in
one-
sick. No big deal.
I only can. Oh, yeah, right. I can only have one homework movie a week because I tried that with the Brad Pitt series and that fucking didn't work. So, so one homework movie a week, and it's this week it's The Lion King. Next week I'll watch Hamilton, or at least as much of it as I can stand.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it, I think.
All right.
I'll be
not that
surprised
worried
if you
about
don't
if
enjoy
you
it.
Start, then I
What?
think we're good.
What, Nana?
As long as you start watching it, I think we're good.
All right.
I mean, you know what Hamilton is about, right?
Don't, and I don't want to know. I want to go into it cold.
Perfect. Do
No
that.
spoilers.
I
No,
like
I
it.
don't.
I
don't know
like
the
it. Just
story.
go into it. That's all I ask. Just do it.
Well, I guess the only thing you should know is that it's based on real events.
Oh, that I know. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that part I know, but that's all I know. So I don't want to know anymore. No spoilers. Don't tell me how it ends. I don't want to know if they die at the end.
Okay.
Every look, everyone dies.
Eventually.
Exactly.
We're dying right now, slowly.
Yeah. Technically, we
because
have
of
what,
this?
like a 2-3 minute timer, and every time we breathe, we reset it, right? You know? 'Cause if
Is
you
that
didn't breathe,
because
you
of what
die.
we're doing right now? Is that why we're
Yeah.
dying, or because we're just dying?
Because
Next.
time
Yes,
exists.
You
That's
are
why.
killing me.
Amelia, pick the next question.
88.
All right. I'm trying to make you some money. What do you mean I'm killing you? I'm trying to make you $1,000.
At least.
If you get one hit tonight, you'd be great. All right. Let's see. Whew. Jelly donuts, disgusting or delicious?
Gross.
Delicious.
Gross.
That was easy. Delicious.
Never had one in my entire life.
Cream donuts, delicious.
Oh, wait. Go back for a minute. You mean you never had one in your entire life?
Never had a jelly donut.
I didn't hear what everybody said besides that. I heard I never had a jelly donut and I blocked out
I'm
everybody.
so
I said
abrasive.
gross.
Who else said what? Jelly donut.
Hot take.
Disgusting or delicious?
Gross.
Gross.
Delicious.
Cream donuts are better.
Delicious.
I
I
just
would
Nana?
not
don't really
argue that.
like when I
Cream
bite
donuts
into
are better.
something and then something ushes into my mouth.
Nana, I didn't hear what you said about the jelly donut.
I said I don't like when I bite into something and then something just like gushes into my mouth. That makes
You don't
me
like gushers? Ah, those are the best.
Like
I don't
Boston
really mind.
cream pie
Gushers
donut.
aren't that bad
So
because
good.
it's really small scale, you know.
Yeah.
Layers.
Yeah.
Whereas with
I
the
guess
jelly donut, it really is a lot, and it'll hit you. You know,
I'll give you that.
Depends where you get it.
It's a
Yeah.
texture shift,
It depends
and
where
I'm
you get
not
it. If you
ready
get
for it at any point.
If you get it at Dunkin' Donuts, it has hardly any jelly in it. If you get it at Honeydew Donuts, it has a fucking shit ton of jelly in it.
If I'm
And-
being honest, I just want a regular ass glazed donut. That's it. I don't
Well-
want any flavors, no
Oh.
sprinkles, no colors on it.
I think it really also depends on who makes the donut because I know a guy who owns a few donut shops in DC. They're literally the best donuts I've ever had. And one of their best donuts is this dulce de leche filled donut. And it's like Argentinian dulce de leche that they get imported and they fill the donut with it. And it's
Only like 3 people can order it because no one else can say that.
Yeah, right. Something of milk, right?
amazing.
Sure, it sounds.
Sweet milk.
I mean,
You
the American version is
donut shop.
caramel, so I guess
Oh,
it's
can
just
only get it
it's
at one
caramel with
donut
milk in it, is what it is.
Oh, it's
Usually
dulce
dulce de
sugar?
leche is made.
Dulce
like,
de leche.
authentic
It's
dulce de
the
leche is made with goat's milk.
oh, is it?
with goat's milk.
No, it doesn't taste like goat's milk. It tastes like
Like
Caramel.
caramel sauce.
The lady who was just
Yeah.
at a farm would know if it tastes like ghost milk.
But it's made with goat milk, but it tastes like caramel.
Traditional, well, so caramel sauce, it can be made can be cream based, but traditional dulce de leche, it has goat's milk in it.
Okay.
It's caramelized milk, basically. So you know, like the sweetened condensed milk
Yeah.
you get in a can.
Yeah.
It's like that, but caramelized.
fuck yeah.
But better made with goat's milk because most things are.
It's
Delicious.
really good.
I've lost the Zoom. I don't know how to find you guys again.
I mean, we can still see and hear you, so that helps.
Well, I don't like this. I want to see everyone.
I don't know how to get us back. Do Alt tab us back. Just see what happens.
Do what?
You can make it at home.
Alt and tab. Just go hit Alt and then tab and see if it comes back. We're doing
I
tech
don't know
support
what
now.
keys that would be on an Apple.
Oh, what are you on?
An
Oh.
Apple.
And shift.
Then it's no. Hold on, I'll do it right now. And it's Command tab.
Oh wait, here's a little picture of a camera.
And it's
Okay.
Command tab or the picture.
I
Of the,
found a button.
okay, so donuts. So that one time for like 2 weeks that Krispy Kreme came to New England, They made a jelly donut it was a frosted jelly donut. It was pretty damn good. Very, very sugary, but probably not as good as the donut you're talking about, Megan, because they're not specialty donuts. But
Well, so the donuts that my friend makes, they're more like beignet texture.
Oh yes,
They're
let's
so
go.
good. Yes.
Fuck yeah.
That
Now
sounds
you're talking.
interesting.
It's
amazing.
Where is this from?
amazing. In DC.
oh, that's nice and close where we can't get it.
Actually, I can hop by and grab some. I'm literally gonna be in DC this week.
My only son, I'll eat it. I don't care.
Sorry, Steve. None for
I've
you.
made my own donuts from scratch before. It's a process, but
Yeah, and
What do you-
donut dough is not tasty at all.
Do you make plain donuts or do you make like
I
filled
made
donuts?
brioche donuts this one time.
What did you say?
I made
Brioche.
brioche donuts.
Mm.
I'm intrigued.
What is that?
It came in like a kit from Tate. This was during the quarantine when like everywhere was coming up with box things for you to take home.
Mm.
So I did that. And I have a countertop deep fryer. So I was like, yeah, donuts, obviously.
How many things have you done in your countertop deep fryer?
I've done a lot of things in the countertop deep fryer. The thing though that I use it for the most is not as a deep fryer. I use it to do hot pot.
Mm.
I was
And
gonna ask if it was something that you did with your spam.
With my what?
I was gonna ask if it was something that you did with your spam treats.
Oh no, I have not deep fried spam in there, but I mean I could.
Yeah.
This week, maybe.
But yeah, using it as a hot pot was like a next level genius. Like, oh my God, hot pot at home.
It's a good idea. It's a great idea.
Here, you guys can watch this. This is the video I made for them while I was in grad school, and it's literally her making
For the donut.
these- Yeah,
friend?
yeah.
I mean, there's a great donut place like right near here called Kane's Donuts that makes fucking amazing donuts too, but they're not easy to get every day. Does anybody else find that places that make great donuts though don't make great coffee?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
You can only do one thing great.
I mean, if I had a coffee shop,
I mean, your meth dealer doesn't sell great cocaine. I'm just saying.
I mean, that's fair. Duperman said donuts with
dealer.
what's
What?
that?
I said, I don't know, man. You've never met my meth dealer.
Duperman says donuts with bacon and caramel in the chat here. So
Yeah.
Kane's Donuts has those, which is close enough to me to get. And
District
then-
Donut has
Donuts
those too.
had a maple bacon one for a while.
Who did?
Davis Square Donuts.
See, like the one-off donut shops make way better donuts.
Also, deep fried Oreos not as great as
So
you might think. Deep
I-
fried. Just saying.
I think it's good, but it's not it no longer becomes it's no longer an Oreo. It's like
Yeah.
hot molten cookie.
I actually like it more than Oreos, but that's because I don't really like Oreos.
Same.
I think they're good, but you just have to know that you're not going to get like the crunch of an Oreo, right?
I
Like, if
love the
that's what you're
crunch of an Oreo.
expecting,
Hmm
Nah.
then you're not
I
going to
feel like Oreos
fried
taste like dirt, and when you deep fry them, it kind of hides that a little bit.
Yeah. I also had a deep fried Twinkie for the first time yesterday.
I think you suck ass.
It was not great. You actually tasted the like fried dough on the outside and you really didn't taste the Twinkie. So
I don't know how
not
people are
worth
obsessed
it, in
with
my
Twinkies.
opinion.
Twinkies are
What
fucking
is
garbage.
done to Twinkies in the actual like making process of them? Like what?
They're just they're like Hostess cakes. That's all they are.
But what happened? Oh, I'll tell you what happened because my family used to sell them. Okay. They
What
got
do
bought
you
out by a
mean?
dog food company, and now then they were basically made with dog food preservative.
Oh, ugh.
Yeah.
Am I gonna die?
They used to have a shelf life of like a week, and now they have a shelf life of like 18 years. Not really 18 years, I'm just exaggerating, but still, they have a shelf life of like what used to be bread and is now like not bread.
Mostly chemicals,
Yeah.
maybe some flavoring.
And people are like, it tastes like Old Roy dog food. And it's because I think like the company Old Roy like bought them back in the day.
Ugh.
Yeah, because my grandfather used to be a Hostess truck driver, and was there through that. So yeah.
Hostess truck driver.
Mhm.
See, when they took Twinkies away from me, when they
That's
decided, they
amazing.
said they lied and said they weren't going to make them ever again. Then I started to like them again.
I
I only tried the deep fried Twinkie for the novelty of it, and now I've had it, and I have no desire to ever have one again. Funnel cakes for the win. Yes, I will eat those for the rest of my life, but no.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Funnel cakes,
Also,
let's go.
you weirdo northern people putting toppings on funnel cakes.
Yankees.
What is with that?
A Nutella on
Why
a
do
funnel
you
cake?
need
What the
toppings on
fuck is
funnel
that?
cakes? Is the powdered sugar
Exactly.
not enough?
Exactly.
Is
Yeah.
that not enough for you?
No,
It's
well, so
like-
the whole reason why this came up is because I was downtown yesterday at the Common, and there was like a weed fest going on, and they had a whole
weed
bunch of, yeah, it was like a whole festival of weed, and they had all these like fair food trucks down there, and they had like funnel cakes with ice cream and strawberries and
Oh, ice
chocolate
cream's
toppings
amazing.
and whipped cream on it, and I was like, what the, no,
But
just
that just makes it
So
harder to
I
eat the rest of your funnel cake
cake-
in time.
I think it's fair to top a funnel cake like it's a waffle, like a
No.
Belgian waffle.
no.
Hold
So
on,
you
let her
have a
finish.
really
Belgian
delicate
waffle is
time
game
window
on
with
a
the
funnel
funnel cake.
Hold on. Let her finish. Go ahead.
No, just anything that you put on a waffle is game on a funnel cake, like strawberries and whipped cream, chocolate sauce.
They have a
powdered
whole different
sugar.
kind of structure. They keep
No.
differently. No.
Yeah, funnel cakes, I mean, regardless, I mean, they're made out of pancake batter, yes, but they like the only thing that needs to go on top of them is powdered sugar. Like that is truly a northern thing. Like I've literally never seen it before in my life.
I mean,
I've-
ice cream tastes pretty damn good on top of it.
Yeah, but like funnel cakes are hot. So literally it's just like the ice cream is just gonna melt all over it, and it's not gonna be enjoyable. You're gonna lose the crunch of the funnel cake. Like there's a whole
And when
process to this, and you have to preserve the crunchy joyfulness of the funnel cake, and putting ice cream and whipped cream on it is just gonna ruin that.
yeah, you're just gonna cool the fucking funnel cake. And when a funnel cake is cooled down, it's not that good.
Yeah, no, it's got to be hot, and
Like,
there's
then it's
only
gross.
powdered sugar allowed to be on it.
So
I
hot.
have never in my life finished an entire funnel cake by myself because
Yeah.
by the time it cools down, I'm just
Yeah.
like,
And there
"Ugh."
were two of us eating it yesterday, and we still didn't finish the whole thing. It was just like,
Preach.
And you're
Yeah.
talking about putting on toppings that are gonna make it cold faster. Out of
I
your
rolled
mind.
that shit up. I rolled
Out
ice
of
cream
your
up in that shit.
minds.
It was
Mm-mm.
fine.
Ice cream? What
Rolled it
the
right up
fuck?
like a fucking sub. Ate
Do
that.
you even want a funnel cake? Why are you eating it?
you weirdo northerners.
One time I did that. One time.
Damn
It was good.
Yankees. Hey, boy, Yanks.
One time. It was delicious.
I didn't
Also,
realize
fried
I
dough
felt
is
so
weird, just
passionately
for the
about
record.
funnel
I guess
cakes.
I'm talking about fried dough, and that's what I rolled ice cream up into.
See, fried dough is completely different. We had this discussion at PAX.
Yep.
Because fried dough tastes nothing like funnel cakes. Completely different. Different dough, different batter, different everything.
Well, then I've never had a funnel cake.
I think
Funnel
there's
cake
also a
is
difference
pancake batter,
between-
and they like squirt it straight into the fryer, and it comes out looking like. Hold on, let me just
I've
give
never
you a
had
picture.
that then. I've only had
I
fried
think
dough.
that there is a difference between putting ice cream on top of a funnel cake and like ripping parts of your funnel cake and like dipping it into some ice cream.
Yes, no, but they were like putting a whole scoop of ice cream on it, and I was like,
That's disgusting.
no,
That's
yeah.
foul.
I mean,
That
it was
should-
soft
they
serve
should have
in my
been
case.
arrested. You
Hold
put
on,
it
let
on
me
the
sh-
side. Add as you bite.
hold on, hold on. Whoa,
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
that's a funnel cake.
I've never had that before ever.
Have you
Yeah.
ever seen it?
It looks like fried brains on a plate.
It's a southern thing. It's pancake batter that's piped straight into the fryer like that,
Brains.
and that's what happens.
And that there is enough to feed 6 to 8 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look at this. We have another guest or somebody just jumping in
Yeah.
with 10 minutes left to go.
Look, I didn't think it was possible to be late for anything on a Sunday, but I managed to find a way.
Oh, it's so easy to be late on a Sunday.
Definitely. You know it way too well.
All right. So what are we
I
using for your
myself was
name in the
late
corner
today.
there? We're going to change it or not? What do you want to put?
What, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's change what?
Your name in the corner.
You can just, let's do Cisco then.
Cisco. Can't remember what you used last time. All right.
Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's
There
only
we
like 2
go.
minutes left in this, so.
All right. It's like 10 minutes. We got like one more question and the bonus question. And then, yeah, we got a little bit of time. All right. We're talking about jelly donuts. I think we left that conversation a long time ago. Francisco, pick a number 1 to 450.
Let's go with 390.
All right. 390. Just a reminder, you're live right now on Twitch and you are being recorded. Legally
We're all
obligated
judging you.
to tell you both things.
It's okay. I mean, I've crossed that threshold already with 2 minutes left.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time to say ridiculous things.
Yeah.
That's what we do. 390. 390?
Yep.
Okay. What would happen what do you think would happen if gravity stopped working?
If gravity stopped working.
I
I mean, you just
different
float,
way.
no?
What?
You would just float. That's what happens when you go on a rocket ship and you go out.
We'd be stuck.
I feel like it'd get awkward. Yeah.
I actually
get
thought about
awkward.
that. Wouldn't electricity stop working? Yeah,
Science.
Science.
Yeah, like, because I swear
All right.
I could be wrong,
is a
but I
dumb
thought like
question.
most of our electricity is actually produced through things that are like caused by gravity. But I could be wrong. It could be like magnets and could be completely different. But
Pretty sure
Yeah.
magnets.
I mean, then that would mean that electricity wouldn't work in the space station, which it obviously does.
We would
True.
just
because it's
But
on
that's-
batteries, but that's because it's based on batteries. Like our power, like I don't know where the power comes from on like substations and what that's provided. Oh, that's from like nuclear energy and other things. So yeah, never mind. And like coal plants. Okay.
this is a terrible question. Would you rather have all your clothes fit perfectly or have the most comfortable pillow, blankets, and sheets in existence?
Clothes.
Oh shit, that's hard.
Clothes.
No.
Sleeping.
Fuck that. Sleeping.
Sleeping
Hell
is
yeah. Are you
good.
fucking
And
kidding
how
me?
much easier it is to shop for men's clothing. That's next.
Yeah.
Is
You
it?
know what? I'm so
It really is,
lazy
yeah.
about fashion.
Mm,
I'm gonna
mm,
go with the
so
bed stuff. I want
I'm
bed
gonna-
stuff. 'Cause
Bad stuff.
it's so hard to
Bad.
sleep.
Because I mean, a men's 42 pant size means it's 42 inches around the waist.
Yep.
And it's generally going to be the same size, regardless of who makes it. Who knows what a size 8 is going to be, depending on who makes it.
I disagree because I
I'm
have pants
sorry.
of the same size
Are
and they
y'all
don't fit.
not just wearing only stretchy fabrics? Why are we having problems? I've not worn a single fabric with no give in years.
Oh,
Mhm.
all my clothes are stretchy, but I mean, there are some situations or some, like on the rare occasion that I don't want to wear something that stretches. Like,
When does that happen?
Also, I don't
Why?
buy in like 48s. I buy in larges, mediums, and smalls. And also, when I go to the website and whatnot, it's like, here's the sizing thing. A medium is between this range and this range,
The
and a
range.
large is between.
right. But
But
when,
the range is different, and it has give and take. But
right. But for women, a small might mean between a size 2 and a 4.
then you go to the next store, and a small is between like a 6 and an 8.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Even for men's clothing, like if you buy stuff online and whatever website you use, if the clothing is manufactured like in China, like the sizing is gonna be different. Like American XL is different from a double XL over there.
Like the
Right. I
shoes
mean,
say
I'm
UK
talking about
US.
numbered sizes.
Yeah.
Even numbered sizes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cisco.
No, I was just saying that it's not just for women where there's that discrepancy about like sizes. Like for guy sizes, if you can buy an XL, I don't know, fucking Gap, let's say, and then you go to another store and that XL is not gonna fit you. You're gonna have to bump yourself up to a 2XL.
Yeah, I have to do that for shoes because I got really wide feet, and
Right.
like some shoes will fit like amazing, but if I go to like Nike, like
Mhm.
oh hell no. But I still think that I would go for the bedding just because like I really value my sleep, and I can get clothes anywhere. And so, but the bedding is gonna be it for me.
Sleeping is so hard sometimes.
Mm.
And good bedding is fucking hard to find.
And it's also expensive.
And plus, like with
Mhm.
the mattresses are like a fucking sham. Like a mattress can be made by like 6 different companies, and they will not tell you unless you do some really deep digging. And it could be the same mattress at one firm for like $400, and it could be at like $2,000 at another firm. So,
The
and
same
but
one.
it's the same fucking mattress.
The same one. Ooh, very
That's
angry.
how that's the way cars are. I
You think
mean,
Apple
a
makes
Lexus
mattresses?
is a fancy Toyota.
Yeah, and what
Right.
Kia and Hyundai are the same company now, but people were making
Yeah.
fun of them before, but now they're literally the same fucking company. But
Or
Kia
like
is trying to do it.
Infinity and Nissan, I think.
Yeah, luxury brands. Yeah, they just fucking
Yeah.
like because what the thing was though is you couldn't get a Nissan G35, right? The Skyline in America, but you could go get what the you could basically get a Skyline, but you had to get an Infinity luxury version of it. But you couldn't get it. You had to import it if you really wanted a Skyline.
I thought you were gonna go a different route with that one. Like, you know how like the Chinese have like knockoffs of
Mhm.
everything? Yeah, so like you could get a brand new luxury car for like a quarter of the price it does to buy a Benz thing, you know?
No, and yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna go with that too. I'm gonna go with pillows and blankets and shit too, because pillows. Fucking
Yeah.
pillows. Pillows
Like-
alone.
I have a Tempur-Pedic pillow and a purple pillow, and they're both different. I keep both because I like one over the other depending on the way I want to sleep that night. Like sometimes I want the edge of the pillow, and you can't do that with a purple pillow because it's fucking square. It's fucking square, okay? But if I want the edge to like just barely get that arc or whatever, then I have to go to the Tempur-Pedic pillow. But the Tempur-Pedic pillow sleeps really warm. Like, dude, it's like fuck, man. Trying to get the right kind of sleep sucks.
Yeah,
I
that's-
fucking hear you.
It's harder than getting the best clothes. You can find it. You can find clothes that work.
Yeah.
Then you can get the same clothes because you know they fit and how they fit. Men or women, it doesn't matter. Like if I get a size, even a size pair of pants, if I get it from one company, it's going to be a different size with the other next company. It's never. But once I find that size that fits, I just get that same brand all the time.
Yep. I
Different.
ordered
whatever.
the same
different.
shoes like 3 times
Yeah.
just so I could because I knew.
Yeah.
Right. But I like at least men's sizes attempt to follow
They
an
try.
unbiased system, whereas women's sizes are completely arbitrary.
They do try. But pillows are definitely more important.
I will
Okay.
honestly usually just get a medium and a large in every kind of top and hope that one of them fits. And then whichever one doesn't fit is my sleep shirt.
Yeah, that works too. Like I just bought a shirt today for a wedding I'm going to, and I don't know if when I get that, if I'm gonna have to buy the next size.
Especially with the neck, dude. Fuck
Right.
that.
Next
Like,
sizes. Right.
God, that's so dumb.
Neck
Yeah.
sizes?
Yeah. 'cause they
Yeah.
measure
Yeah,
next
so, like,
sizes.
Wait, does everyone here like button the top button on a button-up shirt?
If you're wearing a tie, yes. If I'm not wearing a tie, no.
I never do. I don't care.
See, I like even if I'm wearing it, but that's the thing, you're wearing a tie. So like even though you don't get the top button, the tie holds it in
Well,
closer.
hide it. Yeah,
So-
you're right.
So like Never fucking do it. And if I do, it has to be, you know, like job related or something very important. Wedding, no. First of all, I know the people.
Yeah.
I'm not just, even if I do get judged, I know them, so it doesn't even matter to me. You know.
Right.
But if it's a job interview, that's different.
That's different. But so that's another example though, like neck sizes for men's shirts. You could buy a large and your neck doesn't fit in it. So you have to get a fucking neck size up and the fucking rest of the shirt doesn't fit, but you can button the damn shirt.
Does somebody measure y'all's necks?
If you buy a shirt at a custom place, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like for like chubby dudes like myself, like, you know, you can have the right torso fit, but your sleeves are either gonna be too long or the neck feels like a chokehold, you know?
So clothes suck for everybody. I think that's the story we're trying to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, I just made a promise to myself that I don't care. So stop.
No, the bed was more important to you. Amelia,
Yeah.
you're quiet on this one.
I've
I'm
been trying
still
to find a
too
perfect
close.
pillow.
And it sounds like I'm the only one who has like a good sleep setup. So I'm not trying to like put myself on blast because I fucking love my bed's pillows and sheets. So I'm still gonna stick with clothes. As someone whose body weight goes up and down by like 15 pounds every few months, like I want clothes that fit me always.
But that's kind of where my system of buying the medium and the large comes in. Because usually I am a medium, but the
Right.
large is there to be a night shirt,
Just in
or
case.
should I no longer fit the medium, I can still have that same look.
Right. And I would say in both cases, comfort is important as much as possible.
I'm just so lazy.
That's not lazy. That's planning. It's planning, Nana.
Yeah,
Planning to be lazy.
all the time.
Yeah.
I plan hard. Yeah.
That's right. Work hard.
Rah!
Ah. All right. Well, that's who I end on that question. Let's see what else. One more time. One more question, just an easy one. And then we're done. What? Oh no. There we
Stick
go.
with it. Stick
There we
with
go.
it now, man.
All right, I'll do it.
So you guys came back at the same time. Where'd y'all go?
They stepped into each other's windows.
I know.
Just traveled a few thousand miles. No worries.
No big deal.
And just
Don't
Would
worry
you
about
rather? The last real question, then we get a bonus question, and then we're done. Would you rather have 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife, or always have a knife but never be able to use spoons?
Knife,
I'm
never be
gonna
able to
need a
use
knife.
spoons. Boom, done. Easy peasy.
Yeah,
I
not
need
really
to
use spoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can eat off a knife.
And you can use a
Yeah.
knife to
Cut
cut
with a
things,
spoon.
and you can just drink a soup. No big deal.
Yeah.
a spoon is really just kind of useless when you have a knife as an option.
Also, you can make chopsticks with a knife. Did that once while I was camping.
Huh?
I don't trust myself to do that, but kudos to you. That sounds so
I was eating
risky.
oatmeal and I forgot a spoon, so I made a pair of chopsticks out of a couple of branches. Ate my oatmeal.
I was just gonna say, can't you just use like 2 twigs and use those as chopsticks?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I whittled them down a bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Yeah, see,
made
I
them
don't
with a
think
knife.
I should
Yeah.
be whittling.
That's true. You could make other utensils with a knife. Just cut.
Yeah.
Just carve that
Make
shit.
your own fucking spoon.
I
Boom.
mean, you
No,
can
no,
make
it
a wooden
can't
spoon
be a
out of that
spoon.
knife too.
You can't call it a spoon. It's got to be a spork.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, hey.
Why can't you just use the knife and scoop with it?
I mean,
I mean,
I
if
don't
you
know why
bend
we
the
can't
knife,
get a
right?
straw. Just get a straw. That's more fun anyway.
A
Now you have
squirrely
both
straw.
hands free.
True. Yeah. Drink your oatmeal. That's easy to do.
That's not. I'll show
Oh,
you.
is that what
Hold
we
on.
were trying to do? Oatmeal?
That's what Megan said. She was eating oatmeal and made chopsticks.
Oh, I
Yes.
was just trying to get us to replace spoons with the
Right.
liquid.
For soup. Yes.
I mean,
All-
chopsticks work just fine.
So
What
you
are
just get
you
all
drinking?
Mead.
Oh, That
can
explains the
we-
color.
Color. The color.
Yeah.
There's a U in there.
It's a little more yellow in person, but
Well,
Oh, it's
that's
very red.
so we got straws to drink soup. We got knives to carve chopsticks. I guess that's gonna do it.
I don't even
That's it.
remember what the question was at this point.
It doesn't matter, Nano. We're done. We're gonna finish up. We're gonna stop the recording. We're gonna start recording for the quick bonus question, which I have here somewhere. Fuck, where did I put it? Oh, I have it right here.
You better
All right.
figure it out.
No, I have it. It's ready to go. So
Figure it
hold on.
out.
I'm just gonna
Get your shit
stop
together,
recording.
sir.
The stopping recording means nothing to any of you because we're still live streaming. So don't worry about that.
Don't tell me how to
Uh,
feel.
I mean, I said don't worry about it. You can, I guess, if
I'm
you want to.
sorry.
You want to stop if you want to